Thank you for the kind words. Do enjoy Twitch Plays Wordle. Room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more before we get underway. That was Handel Fugue. I don't really play Fugue. I'm not really a very good Fugue player, so I did my best with it. But that was, yes, Handel Fugue number 3 from his suite of 6 fugues. Which was quite fun to play. I'm sticking with Baroque. Baroque is quite fun. Maybe I'll even put the harpsichord setting on. And we'll play some Couperin, maybe? Have I got any Couperin on here? Have I got that piece of Couperin? Like, I have. Well, maybe some Couperin, which is actually Baroque, with an actual harpsichord. Enjoy. Le Barricade Mystérieuse by Francois Couperin, who is an early Baroque composer. I'm quite enjoying this. This is mainly because, to be fair, Pretzel has started doing weird things. So, right, I've done 2 Baroque pieces, and well, I've got the first word out of the way. Yeah, I thought we'll start with a hard one tonight. So, hope you enjoyed that. Sinks as the after we wanted. I'm going to play one more piece. This is a romantic piece by a very little-known Polish composer called Zygmunt Stojowski, and it's his first movement, the Melody, from his Deux Pensées Musicales, 2 musical thoughts. Zygmunt Stoyovsky's melody from Deux Pensées Musicales. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're getting on okay with Wordle this evening. I'm going to let YouTube do the rest, and we'll be underway with some Millionaire in a few minutes' time. Good evening. Welcome to Game Night, now with extra culture. Yeah, so since Pretzel won't let me play my favourite playlist anymore, I thought, well, I'll just do it myself. So that might become a semi-temporary permanent thing. That's not a thing. Semi-temporary permanent thing. It might become a thing. So rather than me just sort of reaching out for the piano and trying to occasionally play along with the theme tune, like that. And thanks again to Ash for cluing me up to this riff, which I've now forgotten. Message from our sponsor, Puzzle Dan.
I am all here for Ben playing piano whenever.
Oh, thank you very much, Puzzle Dan, and thank you for the 200 bits. It's very good of you, much appreciated. So yeah, I might make pre-stream just Ben plays classical music, so you can actually hear me play properly rather than just sort of trying to play sideways without looking at what I'm doing. And actually, yeah, hear me play the piano like I'm supposed to play the piano, because I'm actually okay. Yes, tonight you heard Handel Fugue, Le Baraka Mystérieuse by Couperin, and the first movement, the melody from Deux Pensées Musicales by Sigmund Stojowski. So yes, that'll become a thing, maybe. Anyway, good evening to you all. Welcome to another triple bill of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this evening on Tuesday the 15th of February. And well done to Ines, get a monumental score there in Twitch Plays Wordle, very well played. Those pennies have been added, as have the pennies for the recital bonus that you've just claimed, and I've now stopped. They should now be added on. Let me say hello to you all. We've got a Sailor Man, a Shapes, and an Adster and a J White. Good evening to you, Dogfish, Suzala, Zeus, and Topper, Effrontery, and Claire, Joy Chum, Proves, Quizface. Good evening, David and David. You just turn up together, David and David. Great to have you with us both. G-Isons and ABME, Colo, Lupine. Good evening, Maple Cena and Cycle Space, Amy and Samster. And it's Sportsy and a message from our sponsor, JB Henry.
I want to buy a piano, but I feel it will make me go baroque.
Boom, boom, boom. Hang on, that deserves a... There you go. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, JB Henry. And a message from our sponsor, Only91_573.
Be grateful I don't host streams. You don't want to hear me doing angry Latin percussion recitals. No, really, you don't.
Vidzer, it didn't happen, Oni. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Very grateful to you. It's Spotty, good evening, and Ines, Danny, Mappy, and Oni, and Tipster, Quizzle, JB Henry. Good evening, Mark, and Scorecat, and Jers, and Natter, and Jack, and Coolio, and Ash, and Puzzle Dan, Lewis, Toot, Bitter Otter, Brand New Halo, Energy, and anyone else who is lurking and loitering and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for Game Night on this Tuesday evening, where we've got a triple bill of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which should be a great amount of fun. 3 packs lined up. The first comes from our friend from Down Under, Sam is Acidic, which was proofed by Colo. We've then got a pack from Car the 7th, as proofed by Samster, and we'll be concluding with a pack from Oni, as proofed by Lewis. Very grateful to our 3 writers and our 3 proofers, and we've managed to spread it so that Oni, who's obviously one of the proofing team, didn't proof one this week, as he wrote one, so it means that of the 6 people who've contributed to making this stream happen, they only need to miss a maximum of 1, which is always good, and good when things work out like that. So, yes, all to play for. A reminder that if you do want to be in the hot seat for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and come and have a little chat with me down in the broadcast studio. I had a Windows update recently and I've had to reset all my sound devices. I had a chat with David in Discord earlier. It seemed to work, but I beg your patience if for whatever reason my sound isn't working when we get someone into the studio immediately. We'll fix it up as quick as we can. Yes, if you do want to come and take part in the hot seat game, then you'll need to have a microphone and be a member of the Discord. Assuming you can access Discord. Is Discord back up now? Because if it's not, it's going to be a very interesting stream, actually, come to think of it. Let's have a look, discordstatus.com. All systems operational, looks like it's back online, which is great. Good. That's what we need to hear. Charmaine, welcome on in, welcome to the stream, great to have you with us. So, if you want to play in either lobby, either in the audience game, or if you want your chance to play Fastest Finger and get into the hot seat, you'll need to enter one of these 2 codes. LTJX if you want your chance in the hot seat, or NZAN if you just want to play in the audience game. 10 of the players who join the hot seat lobby will be picked for Fastest Finger, and then the one who wins Fastest Finger will be next into the hot seat to play for a virtual £1 million. The late night chill version. Oh no, that's the wrong chord, that one. Thank you for calling Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your chord is important to us. That's the chill out Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should just know the alphabet. 13 players in the hot seat lobby. 14, 15, 16, 17 over in the audience lobby. Anyone who doesn't get into the hot seat game and does not win, who doesn't win Fastest Finger first, will automatically get to play along in the lobby game, where you get 10 pennies for every question you get right, plus the bonus, which is set by where you walk away, or if you get one wrong and you drop back to the milestone. But you can attempt every question. We will play out the pack even if our hot seat player doesn't get to all 15, so we will get to see him. We'll go into turbo mode as for the remaining questions. So everyone gets to see all of the questions. Planet 511, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. That is the end of the sting, so we should probably lock it up there. Plenty of games to get through tonight, starting with this one as written by Sam as Acidic. Let's meet the 10 players coming in to play Fastest Finger first, and tonight they are... Innes from World 5-3. JB Henry from Hampshire. We Like Shapes from Zone 3. Jack Wilfred from the Pyramids, overrated to be honest. Samster from My Location Square. Shadowbane PX41 from Over the Hills and Far Away. Quizface from My Is Approaching. What? Natter from Waterford and Ireland. Oni from the Broom Cupboard, no, not that one, the filthier one. And the Lupine one from West Yorkshire. Well, welcome you 10. Topper tipster proves better luck next time on the next run. World 5-3, is that a... Hello, Mrs. Flush is here, by the way.
I just thought I'd pop in and say hi before I go and have dinner and stuff.
Nice to have you here.
Hi, everyone.
Is this World 5-3? Or is it more of the, I can't remember. I was more of a Sonic kid than a Mario kid. Did you play Super Mario growing up?
Yes, actually.
You did?
I did. I got to play it on the aeroplane because every year my parents would go to Florida for holiday and I'd go, and it was one of the games that I played on the aeroplane when we were going in. So yes, I did play Mario.
Where's your engagement ring? I'm going to be forever paranoid now.
In my bag.
So today, Mrs. Well, it's not entirely Mrs. Flush's fault, but you know we have this naughty puppy who is just all mouths. Anything that can go in his mouth will go in his mouth. No, stop it before you go anywhere with that. No, I'm drawing a line under it here. That's an end of it. But yes, anything that will go in his mouth will go in his mouth. And here he is. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
He's getting big. He's getting too big.
He's getting very big. Anyway, earlier on, I found Mrs. Flush's engagement ring box, which she had left on the side and had been knocked over by one of the cats. and Dexter had found it and shredded it, completely destroyed it. And yeah, I know, very naughty Papa. We shame him publicly.
I'm only a baby and I don't know any better.
Yes, we know. So anyway, I had a bit of a panic saying, please tell me you've got your rings on. And it turned out she did. So now I'm now worried, and she's not wearing her engagement ring, but I think it's because you've been exercising.
No, I take it off when I do exercise. So I do an exercise class, and the thing is that my arms swing around a lot, and the thing is that it would only take me to go particularly vigorously from that ring to just go flying.
It's an expensive ring.
It's an expensive ring, and I've lost quite a bit of weight. It's so
very nice. And a message from our sponsor, JB Henry.
Treats for the naughty doggo.
He gets no treats. No, he is in disgrace at the moment, JB Henry. But thank you very much for the 100 bits. I will pass on your regards. Right, we need to get on with this. Fastest finger first. If you want to stick around and whisper sweet nothings at me. All the answers.
I don't think the stream need to see that.
Perhaps not.
I'm going to go and eat something.
Okay, baby.
I'm starving.
Have a nice dinner.
Dylan cooked. So.
He did. It was very good, actually.
I know.
Spag bowl.
His spag bowl is really good.
Yeah. Right, I'm grateful to...
Have a nice time, everyone.
Bye-bye, Mrs. Flush. I'm grateful to Cycle Space Improves, who provided us with some extra fastest finger questions as well. So even if you're not in the one of the 10 who's been selected, you can still play in the fastest finger game. It's just putting all answers into the correct order. Computer is telling me that we've got 25... oh, no, sorry, I was doing the maths unnecessarily. 21 of 46 fastest finger questions available to use. And whoever is fastest will be next into the hot seat. So... let's put the lights down. Make sure you're whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot, ABCDCDABDACB, whatever it is you think the right order is. And whoever's fastest will be next into the chair. Good luck to you all. Here comes the first question. Put these World War II battles in chronological order. Bulge, Kursk, Berlin, El Alamein. Or El Alamein, possibly. Good thing Block's not here, would have me guts for garters. Well, I'm going to start with an easy one. Right, first of all, let's reveal the correct order. So going furthest back, El Alamein, or El Alamein, El Alamein. I'm gonna look at the years because I don't have factoids to hand. But that was second battle of El Alamein was November 42. Oh, wrong button. Press that button. That button. Then Kursk was Battle of Kursk was 1943, summer 1943. Then the Battle of the Bulge, which I knew was towards the end, 1944, I'm guessing, 44 into January 45, and then right up to the Battle of Berlin, which presumably was right towards the end of the war. Yes, April 1945. So DBAC, that was the correct order. And if you gave me that, then we'll see who was in the fastest time. That's the right order. Let's find out which of you were fastest. I bet not all of you. All of these were right. Not many at all. Who was fastest? Innes in 11.6 seconds. Well done, Innes. Blimey, not many. Jay White, and no, I think Danny Gambit, actually the official fastest over in the East Wing over there, 5.32 seconds. Energia 6.82, Jay White 7.69, Prugs, who was on the right wing but not in the fastest finger chair, 9.02. So Innes, of the players who got it right, Innes was actually the slowest, but he was in pole position to get himself into the chess. So we'll bring him into the green room. Hopefully we'll get some sound all sorted, and it is going to be Innes who is facing Sam Isacidic's question pack. As ever, I don't see these questions in advance, so I'm doubly grateful to all of our proofreaders. And hello, it's a message from our sponsor, Dante.
1 year of quizzing. Still have not gotten any better at it.
Well, it's all in practice, Dante, but thank you very much for a year of support. It's really very kind of you. Very, very grateful. That's the way it goes. Hard fastest finger to start with. But yes, I've not seen these questions in advance, so I'm very, very grateful to my proofer in this particular instance. It is Colo who has proofed Sam's pack. Sam's a bit of a veteran writer for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I know it's one of his favourite games to write for, has written a few times before. There'll always be a something with reference to Down Under, generally speaking, in this. So Let's see if we can get Innes all the way. I know it's not his first time here. He's not actually here just yet. I'm hoping he shows up soonish. Oh, there he is. Right, while we're waiting for Innes to show up, I'm going to share my screen. And I'm also going to unmute Discord so that we can hear Innes, which would be very important. Oh, Innes, you're here. I was about to do some jumping free music, whatever it's called. Good evening.
Oh, don't let me stop you.
No. The problem is I don't think you can hear the piano through the Discord.
Oh, no, I can't. You're right.
Which is a tremendous shame. But everyone else on the stream can hear it. Anyway, good evening, Innes.
Hello. I'm glad to be back.
It's lovely to have you back. Now, when was the last time you were here playing Millionaire?
It was a long time ago. I went out on a question about Pizza Express is my only enduring memory of it.
I remember that because it was which one of these is spelt wrong or is not. Because there was a Frankie and Benny's, there was a Pizza Express, there was a Cafe Nero and Pret a Manger possibly, and it was all to do
I think you're right.
Diacritics and misspellings and stuff.
Yes, and it has haunted me ever since.
I have a feeling you asked me and I gave you a certain degree of confidence on the wrong answer.
To be fair to you, I think just about everyone we asked was wrong, including myself.
Well, I'm hopefully going to. I will try and make up for that if you decide to ask the host this evening, and let's see if we can get you a little bit further as well. So it is San's Acidic's question, Pat, that you're going to be facing. First decision of the evening, Innes. Is it going to be 50-50 or is it going to be the double dip?
I prefer the classic 50-50, I think.
Classic 50-50. Let's have that. 50-50 it shall be. I next need you to nominate 3 friends from the Discord who might be able to come and join us in chat in case you need to phone them.
Okay, I'll have a very quick look at who we have floating.
See, anyway, I'm just keeping an eye on the chat in case anyone volunteers. We've got a Zeus and a Shapes and a Toot and a Topper and a Proves and a Lewis and a Claire all volunteering as tribute.
I think I'll just do a first come, first serve, and I'll ask for Zeus, Shapes, and Toot if they're all available.
Zeus, Shapes, and Toot. If you could be by the phone, just in case we need to bring you into the green room, that would be grand. Okay, Innes, you are now 15 questions away from a virtual £1 million and a place on the leaderboard, which reminds me, I really do need to update the leaderboard. Those 4 lifelines there to help you out. The 50-50 that you selected, you can phone one of your 3 elected friends, you can ask our wonderful Twitch audience, or you can indeed ask me as the host. It's a question packed by Sam as Acidic. I have not seen the questions, never mind the answers, so let's see what we can do. Innes, you ready to play?
Ready.
Okay, let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Phase. Okie dokie. Oh, why have you done that? I know why it's done that. Great, good start, because I pressed the wrong button in the wrong place, so now I need to go wide cam, main cam, animator, cam view. Yes, it is that one. Good. I think that should put it back in the right place. Right, if you're playing along in the audience, the question will appear in the chat first. Along with all 4 options, you have got 20 seconds to get the answer. And if you don't know and you want to walk away, it will set your bonus at the level where you walk away. You can still attempt to answer the questions, but you'll just be getting the standard 10 pennies per question rather than the bonus that you get where you set your pennies. And it starts at about 25 and goes up in increments from there. If you want to walk away, then just leave it blank and you'll be walked away. And make sure you whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. And keep your eye on the chat because when the questions are there, they are live. Inca or Innes, good luck. Let's have question number 1 for £100. The Earth's outermost layer is known by which of these terms? Icing, glaze, meringue, crust.
I love the idea of meringue. I had a terrible habit of getting these mixed up, but crust is certainly one of the layers, and the others I think are less likely. I will try crust. Final answer, please.
It is the right answer. You've won £100. So I like the idea of the Earth being a giant egg than the outside of which has been whipped up into meringue. That would be wonderful.
That would have been a much better idea, yeah, I agree.
The problem is, where'd you get the sugar from? That's sort of where the theory falls down for me. Don't know about everyone else, but let's take a look in the lobby. Tips of quiz face and effrontery. Not getting an answer, you have set your bonus at 0. No extra pennies, but you still do get 10 for every correct answer that you give. I was about to say hello, and then I realised that message has been deleted, so that might have been a bot. But welcome all the same if you're not a bot. Let's have a look at question number 2 for £200. Which fictional character would you expect to hear shouting "Yabba Dabba Doo"? Stephen Fry, Homer Simpson, Fred Flintstone, Eric Cartman.
That's a very left field red herring for A there. I'm not really sure what to make of that, but it's. I believe though it is Fred Flintstone. I won't do the voice, but yeah, Fred Flintstone. Final answer.
Yabba Dabba Doo! You have just won £200.
Very good.
I'm going to do the voice. Yeah,
Okay.
Today we learnt that Stephen Fry is not in fact real. It doesn't seem too good to be true. He's actually a fictional character. There we go. Jay White walking away with £100 there. But do keep answering those questions. 10 pennies for everyone that you get. Oh, a bit late. Bad luck on that one. Let's go on question number 3 for £300. The Millennium Falcon spaceship appears in which series of films? Star Wars, Harry Potter, Shrek, X-Men.
I was sure they were going to put Star Trek as one of the options, and I would have had a usual dilemma. But no, out of these particular 4, I think Star Wars seems the most likely. I'll go for A. Final answer.
So right as you won £300. Fun fact for Star Wars, which you can't hear but the audience can. If you want to remember an interval, that's a perfect fifth. Da 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 da, which is the same as Also sprach Zarathustra. Da 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 da. Which of course you can't hear, so but the audience could. You have to watch it on catch up. Amy walking away with £200 there, which I think is a 50p bonus, plus 10 pennies for every question you get right. They'll be automated a bit later on. Let's go on to question number 4 for £500. What is tucker Australian slang for? Food, an exotic animal, an annoying person, the great outdoors. And I did predict we'd have some form of Australian question in here from Sam, and there it is.
Yeah, I mean, if I was just able to make a guess, I know which one I would say, but I'm not actually sure of this, to be honest. I know a few Australian slang words. I wouldn't embarrass the question right if I tried to do anything.
I know dunny is the only one I know, and it's none of those.
That's one of my few as well. I just don't really feel like risking it. I think I'm going to have to ask the audience on this.
Okay, that's what lifelines are there for. Audience, even if you've already answered, please do answer again in order to be counted in this poll. Let's get Innes up to £500. What is tucker Australian slang for? Is it food, an exotic animal, an annoying person, or the great outdoors? It's for £500. Whisper or in public chat. All vote now. And a reminder, you can take part in this poll even if you're not in the lobby game. Anybody is welcome to take part either by whispering or typing publicly, but if you have already answered in the main game, you need to answer again to be counted in this survey. Last couple of seconds. Okay, 77% think A, food, 3% thinking B, an exotic animal, 14% think an annoying person, 3% thinking the great outdoors. That's based on a survey of 27 people. Is that of any help to you?
That's quite reassuring. I mean, I thought it was likely to be food, tuck in, talk shop, etc. But I couldn't quite rule out the possibility it was some kind of rhyming slang for C. But I feel a bit more confident now. I'll go for A. Final answer.
So right answer, you've won £500. Yes, well done, audience there. Yes, Australian slang for food, as it turns out. Whereas English slang for Australian is convict. So I call all my Australian friends. Well, if I know them well enough. If I don't, then I just come across as really aggressive. A lot of orange going on there. Yeah, not a unanimous green at the time. JB Henry, Cyberspace, Maple Cena, Mappy, Danny, Suzala, Energy, and G-Isons all risking it and getting it wrong, dropping back down 2-0. But do keep answering because you still get pennies for every question you get right. Now, Innes, last point where you could go away with nothing here. Question number 5 is worth a guaranteed £1,000. Still got Australian viewers going in 3, 2. Still got 3 lifelines left if you need to use them. Have a look. Question number 5 of a possible 15. In Western astrology, what is the first sign of the zodiac? Libra, Gemini, Aries, Virgo.
This is one of those things I've heard so many times in my life, and I can never see any rhyme or reason to it, and I can never remember. One of the ones that, what I thought before is one of these options, but I can't really be sure why. Can I do 50-50, please?
Yeah, of course. Computer, please take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Innes with just 1 wrong answer and the right answer. I've said that the wrong way around and I feel dirty all over. Innes, sorry, fucking hell. Computer, can you please take away 2 random wrong answers, leave Innes the right answer and 1 remaining wrong answer? As I eat into all your time. Libra or Aries? Does that help?
Yes, it helps. I really feel that, I might be being lazy here, but I know I've heard this before, and what came to my head was Aries. I can't understand. I don't know why that would be the first, what the order is based on, but playing the odds, the likelihood of it still being here and not being right, I'm hoping more likely than not it's going to be right. So I'll chance my arm and I'll lock in C. Final answer.
Well, you're talking about firsts, Inca. You're going to want to be one of the first to leave with nothing. That's what you're risking on this question. You're not. It's the right answer. You want £1,000.
Yeah, you did have me going there.
Yeah, Aries. Yeah, it's one of those staple quiz, and I'm with you on that. It's one of those staple quiz areas that is just completely alien to me. I've just never bothered to learn it. The only one I knew it wasn't was Virgo, because that's me, and that's end of August, beginning of September.
Okay.
Yeah, but there it is, getting there in the end. Planet 511 getting that one wrong, dropping back down to 0, and Prugs as well, dropping back down to 0. Bad luck. Lupine and Shadowmane, Puzzle Dan and Brand New Halo setting their store at £500, which I think is 100 pennies. So 100 penny bonus-ish, plus whatever questions you get right. Now, as for you, Inca, you are a third of the way there, guaranteed £1,000. No matter what else happens, you leave with at least that. 10 questions to go. Still got 2 lifelines there. Phone a friend and ask the host available. Question number 6, you might as well play. This is worth £2,000 if you give me a right answer. Nothing to lose, so have a look and let me know what you'd like to do. I got really confused then because I looked at my watch and it said 8:30, and I'm sure it was 8:30 10 minutes ago, and then I realised it had stopped. So it's automatic. So if I take it off for more than an hour, then it gets sad. Anyway, moving on. Question number 6. Who played the Mad Hatter in the 2010 film Alice in Wonderland? Matt Lucas, Leo Bill, Johnny Depp, Danny Trejo.
I'm incredibly out the loop with films. I watch almost no films. I can picture it. I can see the poster and I can see the person's face, but I thought it was Johnny Depp. It's not been possible. I'm getting mixed up, but again, on the same principle as last time, the fact I thought that and that has come up in one of the options, and surely it's not Matt Lucas. I'm gonna go out on a limb again and hope that my recollection is correct and that it's Johnny Depp. So reluctantly, C. Final answer.
No need for reluctancy. It's the right answer. You've won £2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim Burton film. So Johnny Depp was always going to be in it. Matt Lucas played Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Right.
Danny Trejo, as far as I know, wasn't in it, and Leo Bill, I have to say, I've never heard of. But yes.
No.
And also, you're clever, Inca. When is a writing desk not a writing desk? Is that the rhyme?
Is it not like why is it writing desk like a raven or something?
When is it writing desk like a raven? That's the one. Yeah. And the answer is no one knows. Have you heard the theory? You must have heard this too. The theory that Alice in Wonderland isn't a sort of fantastical, absurdist adventure. It's actually a deep critique on modern mathematics.
I haven't heard that. I thought you were about to say it's all a drug trip, which is what I have heard. But
that's awesome.
I like your theory, Bear. I can believe it.
I think it was on an episode of QI. It was a dubious theory with Stephen Fry, the fictional character Stephen Fry, and they said when the Cheshire Cat disappeared, leaving nothing but a grin, is one of the lines, and it was to do with how maths had become very philosophical, and they like to codify everything before, and so it was sort of an analysis on that. Somebody in the chat will, I'm sure, will give me the full story rather than my half-remembered version. Shapes attempting getting that one wrong, but not losing anything, setting your bonus at £1,000, which I think is 125 pennies. Still got quite a few players on 6 for 6 with green lights up. Inca, we're going to go on to question number 7. It's worth £4,000. Still got those 2 lifelines there. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. The formal agreement that allows a company to advertise their products as being by appointment to a member of a royal household is known as what? Royal grant, royal approval, royal warrant, royal stamp.
Okay, the word I wanted to see, I have seen. I'm sure I've heard royal warrant. Like, there's a particular soap brand, which is like, the Queen's personal soap manufacturer, and they have one of these for all kinds of things. I think that's a royal warrant, and none of the others rings much of a bell. So, I will go for C again. Final answer.
So I was thinking royal approval. Then I'm thinking I may maybe mixing it with royal assent, which is something different.
Oh yeah, for like Parliament.
That's the one. It is the right answer. You won £4,000.
Okay.
Flying through now, getting some momentum. Yes, fictional character Stephen Fry, I think, should be the rate message. Someone remind me, unless I forget. Unless something more amusing crops up later on. Okay, let's take a look in the lobby. Oh, a bit of a bloodbath there. 5 players getting this one wrong, dropping back to 1,000. Natter, Topper, Oni, AB Me, and Jogging Charm, all leaving with 125 bonus pennies. But do keep answering, because, of course, 10 pennies for everyone that you get right. We've still got Samster and Jack, Zeus and Claire, Toot and Dogfish. Still live and kicking. Question number 8, Innes, is worth £8,000. You lose 3 with the wrong answer now. You have still got 2 lifelines left intact. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. At a maximum elevation of 3,454 metres above sea level, the highest railway in Europe is in which country? France, Switzerland, Belgium, Germany.
Right. I feel as though a few of those are all quite plausible. I certainly wouldn't want to take a risk on it. He may hate me for calling on him, but I know one of my 3 friends who I may phone is a certified Europhile, so they only connect. And I think that is because he has been travelling in Europe. So I'm sorry if I'm dragging you out here and you don't actually know, but I think if anyone amongst here has the best chance of having been on this railway or at least knowing about it, I think that might be my friend Shapes, who I would like to phone.
Okay, we will get Shapes up on the line. You'll have 30 seconds to tell him the question and the 4 possible answers, and hopefully ascertain some sort of response from him. We'll just get him up in the studio and take it from there. I see he's being sound tested. And Ali Law, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Hashtag only connect Mafia. Shapes.
Hello.
Hi, Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. We've got Inca here. He's doing rather well. He's got up to question number 8, but he's got a bit stuck and he needs your help, apparently with something Europhilic or Europhile-ish. The next voice you'll hear will be Inca's. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of them is worth £8,000. All right, Shapes?
Yep.
Grand. Innes, lots of luck. 30 seconds your time starts now.
Hi there. At a maximum elevation of 3,454 metres above sea level, the highest railway in Europe is in which country? Is it France, Switzerland, Belgium, or Germany?
90% sure it's Switzerland, because
That's promising.
that's because it's where all the ski resorts are. And the other 10%, France is nagging at me a bit. Belgium and Germany, pretty sure it's not those. But yeah, Switzerland's my thing.
That's very helpful. Thanks very much.
Okay, so Shapes is thinking Switzerland. Is that what you were sort of leaning towards?
It was certainly, I think, if I had to choose one, it would have been my slight favourite. Obviously, it's very mountainous, but then again, I just couldn't rule out France and Germany in that respect too. 90% from him is quite a promising statistic. I think I'll take a chance on it, and I will lock in Switzerland. Final answer.
How well do you know Shapes?
We've had a fair few chats on the server. Yeah, I'd say I trust his judgment.
It's good. He's just won you £8,000.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, skiing probably a good thing. Obviously, I don't have the factoids, the trivia to hand on this because obviously I don't look at the question packs in advance. So, but yes, very well done. Shapes getting up to £8,000. Dogfish walking away. They're setting the store at 4,000. I think that's about 200 bonus pennies, give or take. Claire, Zeus, Samsa, and Jack are all still very much in play. Now, Innes, you're 2 away from the next big milestone of £32,000. That would be guaranteed. You've got 1 lifeline left in the shape of me, and we all remember what happened the last time you used it. But it is still there. Question number 9 is worth £16,000. You don't have to play, you can walk away. The wrong answer here will cost you £7,000. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. It's question number 9 of a possible 15. Who was crowned the first King of the Jungle on the British series I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Tony Blackburn, Sid Owen, Darren Day, Phil Tufnell.
Okay, well, I know my 2 other friends would have been delighted for me to phone them on this. I know the absolute. I mean, I never was. I watched barely any TV, and I certainly have never watched this or any other reality show. But I know a bare minimum for quiz purposes, and I think certainly Tony Blackburn is a winner of it, and I something in my head tells me he was the first one. I might be confusing 2 shows. If he was a winner of a different show, I might be about to fall into a trap. But again, something in my brain said Tony Blackburn before the options came up, and it's come up. So I'll have to trust myself, and I will go for A. Final answer.
You've just won £16,000.
Okay.
Well remembered. Yes, I happen to remember that because, like you, I had never watched that show. But I remember the first series, there was a lot of furore around it and a lot of hoo-ha and advertising. And I think I was 13 or 14 at the time. And we were on holiday in Whitby. And I had just gotten my first laptop, or was about to get my first laptop, and it was on the telly, and there was this big furore, and my mum said, "Oh, Tony Blackburn's on that." That's a perfect impression of my mum, by the way. Sorry, if you're watching, Mum, no, it's not. It was just a joke, and hello, she's not watching, so it's fine. And yeah, so that was good memory. Right, all 5 players who were alive are still alive, and remember, you can keep answering questions even if you've been eliminated. Inca, you're 1 away from a guaranteed £32,000, 1 lifeline left in the shape of Ask the Host. A wrong answer here will cost you 15, but a right answer will guarantee you £32,000. You don't have to play, but take a look at question number 10 for a guaranteed £32,000. What does the L in URL stand for in terms of the World Wide Web? Label, letter, locator, link. Okay,
this is a lot more in my area. It is it, if I'm not mistaken, something like Uniform Resource Locator? I'm pretty sure at the very least the last word is locator. And yeah, I'm happy enough to go with that. This I didn't want to say it at the start. I didn't want to jinx myself, but my aim was to get to £32,000, which I've never managed to do before, and I'm hoping finally the opportunity is available. I probably just jinxed myself, but if I'm not mistaken, it is C, locator. Final answer.
You're not mistaken. You've just won £32,000.
Okay. The demon has been exercised.
Absolutely spot on. Yeah, I mean, I was worried. I thought it was Universal Resource Locator. So actually, had it been what is the U and then Uniform and Universal came up, I would have been quaking slightly. But yes, the L is indeed locator. Good knowledge there. Back in your wheelhouse, and you're up to £32,000. Let's just check in with the lobby. Samsa, Jack, Zeus, Claire, and Toot are all 10 for 10. Quite a few 9s floating about as well, with various bonus levels being set as well. Now, £32,000. Now, no matter what happens, you leave with at least that amount, and we'll get yourself onto the leaderboard with that. But we don't want to give you that. We'd love to. We'd be happy to give you that. But have a look at question number 11. It's worth £64,000. You might as well play this one as there's nothing to lose. And you have still got that possibly all-important Ask the Host lifeline. Have a look. Question number 11 for £64,000. The zipper was originally invented to fasten which items of clothing? Dresses, trousers, coats, shoes.
That's an interesting question. I don't actually know. I'm trying to think if there's any particular logic. No, I mean, some of them you associate more with zippers nowadays, but there's no reason why it couldn't have been different back then. I'll turn to you in case this is a fact you've encountered.
You want to ask me?
Yes, please.
Okay, here's what I think. I haven't the first idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair enough.
I would have thought. My first instinct was jeans, but that's possibly because I'm wearing a pair. The only thing that is leaping out at me is shoes is such a bizarre answer to have down. I know you do get zippy uppy shoes, but they seem to have come into fashion. My sister's got a pair. You sort of zip up the side, and I'm thinking maybe were they originally for shoes, and it was something that went out of fashion and then has sort of come back in as is a thing. But honestly, shoes is the only one down there that as the answers were coming up, was not an answer I expected to see, and is therefore the one I would be probably, with nothing to lose, be most inclined to go for. But it's not based on any sort of knowledge. So that's what I would say. That's my final answer, and I hope that's of some help.
Yeah, that actually does resonate sort of with my own thinking on that. I feel like coats and trousers would be kind of uninteresting answers to the question in a way. The fact that it might not be, it's not perfect reasoning, but the fact that Sam's asking makes me think there's likely to be a somewhat surprising answer. And dresses, I feel a zip would be a bit sort of, dresses are meant to be elegant. Usually, a zip would be another thing to have in it, whereas shoes are more practical. I can more imagine a zip. Yeah, I look at it the same way as you, and given that I do have nothing to lose and might as well try, I suppose, go with our vague feeling and lock in D, see what happens. Final answer.
Okay, because you've asked me, I get nothing in my console. Computer, can you please reveal, is D the correct answer?
Oh, it is.
Look at that. Wow. Well, you just won £64,000.
Well, thank you.
Shoe zippers. Oh, thank me. It was a stab in the dark, but I suppose you're welcome. Yeah, and, hello. A message from our sponsor, Fraser K.
Well, hi there, GWAN Inca.
Did that come through for you? Did the TTS come through for you? Inca?
Oh, I didn't. So no, you're talking to me. No, I didn't hear it. No.
Oh, you didn't hear that. Fraser says, well, hi there, GWAN Inca. I think he needs Guan, but TTS can't really do that. Fraser, thank you very much for the 4-month subscription there. Very grateful to you for the support. Do stick around, more Millionaire coming up in a little while. Before that, we've got the denouement of Inca's game right here. Jack getting that one wrong and setting your bonus at £32,000, but great effort there, Jack. I think that's about 350 pennies, give or take. So what, Samson, Zeus, Claire and 2, who are all 11 for 11. Pog as F. Right, Inca, you have burnt through all 4 lifelines, so it is just you and your brain for the remaining 4 questions if you can get through them. You're up to £64,000 at the moment. The next question will give you £125,000 with a right answer, but a wrong answer will send you back to 32. Don't have to play, but have a look. Question number 12 of a possible 15. 15. Okay. Approximately what percentage of a cooked chicken egg is protein? 22, 4, 13, 37.
That's an interesting question.
It's rather.
It's a kind of, if anyone should know this is me, because I have been on a diet for the past half a year, a sort of a keto diet when I've been avoiding carbohydrates, and I'm sure I probably have looked at the relative nutrition information of an egg before, but unfortunately I didn't remember.
Stick, this particular nugget of information.
Not to this level of precision, unfortunately, no. I'd be kidding myself if I sit pretending I could try and work out if between 13 or 22 or that. I thought they were fairly high in protein. I'd be as surprised if it was as low as 4, but I feel I've had a bit of luck in getting to 64, and I would be ashamed to throw it away on a guess the number. So I think I will cut my losses and leave at this point.
Final answer, you're going to walk away.
Final answer.
Okay, give Inca an absolutely massive round of applause. He goes away with £64,000 and a spot on that elusive leaderboard. Great game there, Inca. Out of idle curiosity, if you were going to go with one of these answers, which one would it have been?
I would probably have. I suspect it's on the higher end, and I probably would have compromised and gone for A22.
So down the middle, but the higher of the 2 down the middle.
Yeah.
If you'd gone for A22, you'd no longer be sat there with £64,000. Because you'd have just lost 32 of them. It was down the middle, but it was the lower end. 13
fair enough.
That was the answer we were after there. But I know you can possibly care less about the protein content of eggs, because you have just won £64,000. Inca, it's been a pleasure having you here. I hope you've had a good time. And I do hope you'll stick around for the rest of the games.
I'm delighted. I've broken my £32,000 curse. So I'm more than happy with that, and I will very happily retreat to the sidelines for a good while now. Fantastic.
Well, Inca, always a pleasure having you here. Congratulations, £64,000.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. So, Inca leaves us with £64,000 and a spot on that leaderboard, which I really need to update, because I think I've got 2 games worth to go back over. Let's just take a look at the lobby. Ooh, Zeus walking away with £64,000, now setting the second highest, with 11 out of 12, but a higher bonus. Claire and Samster both getting that one wrong. JB Henry, thank you very much for the 64 bits for Inca right there. I think there's the alert limit is 100 for TTS, but I will TTS it for you. We have still got Toot in live play with 12 out of 12. Can he go the whole hog to the £1 million question? We will have to wait and see. Turbo mode engaged. Wait for the bot to tell you to answer. Question number 13. This would have been worth £125,000. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. No, it would. 13 would have been worth £250,000. Take a look at this. What was the real first name of jazz musician Bix Beiderbecke? Arthur, Willis, Chester, Leon. Answer now. I'll take this moment to welcome Carr to the stream. And Time Strike as well. Welcome both of you. Hope you're well. Majority, a slim majority going with D, Leon, which was the right answer. Well done if you got that one. Let's take a look how you fared in the lobby on the $250,000. Still going, 13 out of 13. Little green tick if you got that one right from a sedentary position, so to speak. But yes, Toot, 13 out of 13. 2 more questions to go. Here's the £500,000. Which British cricket ground were the 4th test in the 1997 Ashes, the 3rd test in the 1981 Ashes, and the 4th test in the 2009 Ashes all held? Was it Old Trafford, Edgbaston, Headingley, or the Swallow Stadium? Answer now. Going for B, Edgbaston, which was the wrong answer. It was Headingley. Well done if you did get that. Topper's stumped. Very nice. That was a £500,000 question, and Toot finally cutting his losses at £250,000, which equates to 325, 350, something like that, plus the 10 pennies for all the others you got right, so very well played there, Toot. Well done to Danny, Maple Cena, Brand New Halo, Dogfish, and Quizface, who all managed to find the right answer from that one. One more question in this pack from Sam. It's the £1,000,000. Have a look at this. Germinal was written by which 19th century French novelist? George Sand, Guy de Maupassant, Émile Zola, Honor de Balzac. Answer now. Do my best with my French pronunciation. Balzac. C, the most popular there, 37%, and Émile Zola was the right answer. Zola, yeah, very nice. Classic $800 Jeopardy answer, nice. How many got that? Quite a few getting that. Toot will be our winner on 14 out of 15 by the looks of it. Very well played, Toot, and setting a bonus at £250,000, or however many penny equivalents that is. And that is the end of Sam's pack. Let's write the penny data to the drive. There we go, and I'll just stop and start bonus, so that will update in the system. So if you want to check your penny count, those should all have been added, other than Innes's pennies, which will get added on manually because I still haven't automated it into the app. I do need to do so. I need to rebuild Millionaire again. No, if anyone says hot seat, then no, not a thing. But I do need to rebuild Millionaire for a second time, so it'll be the 3rd iteration if we were to be a millionaire, where it automates the pennies. To be honest, I could probably automate that without having to rewrite the whole thing. Anyway, there we go. Thank you very much to Sam for that pack, and to Colo for proofing as well. Lovely stuff. And Trudel, welcome to the stream. If you want to stick around, we're going to load up our pack number 2 of the evening. It is Car the 7th pack and has been proofed by Samster, I believe, if memory serves. I'm just going to check that what I said in the announcement channel. Car, yes, it was proofed by Samster. So if you fancy having a crack at Car's question pack, then do stick around, because Who Wants to Be a Millionaire will be right back after this very short break. welcome back to the second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it's time for a pack from Car the 7th. And I'm going to just edge back very steadily and carefully because I have a guest host. Yes, it's Persephone from Where We Get the Chair From, has come to say hello. Yes, she has. I'm not going to pick her up. No, it's not Beric's hamster. It is Persephone. Hello, Persephone. Unfortunately, Proogs, I actually can't because not without stopping the build, because the camera is monopolised by the game. What I might be able to do is zoom this here camera in. Give me a second. Can I change field of view? Not without turning the animator off. Let's turn the animator off and change field of view. Oop, wrong way. This is fine. Let's go like... Oh, there we go. Yes, hello. Very, very big now. If I scooch back, it's not very good quality because of reasons, but there is my meowsy cat. Yes, hello, Penny. You okay? Yeah, the quality gets lost when it gets converted into the game somehow. Yes, oh, do you like that? She's really scared of the new dog, so yeah. I think she's so sweet and soft, aren't you? She's been asleep on the bed all day, haven't you? You're not going to hit me tonight. Not going to make me a meme again, no? Okay. Just going to sit there nicely. Okay, if I'm going to go back in... Oh, there we go. Once I've got some momentum, I'll be good. Right, you just sit there. Yes, you have a nice bath. That would be lovely. Right, let me undo and undo and undo. There we go. And turn the animator back on. There we go. That should be fine. Right, this is a question pack from Car the 7th. And if you want to have a go at it, on the left-hand side is where you join for hot seat play, and the right-hand side for lobby play. If either of those take your fancy, enter the code. And Fraser, welcome formally to the stream as well. Thank you again for that subscription. Blimey. Ow. She has got a mean right hook. Very, very mean. Yes, you have. Oh, you're so soft though. Bye, y'all. So remember, you can set your location by typing exclamation mark and then something else to the bot. If you want to come and have a go. And a reminder that this game you must be in from the beginning if you want to have a go. You can't join in midway through. So even if you're the only one who wants one or two questions, do join at the start. Moonling M, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. And yes, welcome on in. So, left lobby if you want a chance for fastest finger, right lobby if you just want to play in the audience game. It's a pack written by Car and proofed by Sapster, so those two will be excluded from Phone a Friend. But anyone else should be good. And a reminder, if you are going to play in the hot seat game, then you need to be A, in the Discord, and B, have a working decent microphone and a decent internet connection. That's what we need from you. I think this is the last one. Oh, I nailed it. Nearly. Very difficult location to do an arpeggio from. Also, I'm not very good at arpeggios, which is kind of a handicap for a professional pianist, but anyway, that's the end of the sting. So let's lock it up and pick our 10 fastest finger players tonight. They are Jack Wilfred from behind you. Lies. Vitrudel from Hampshire. Fraser K from Bruh. Natter from my location, the B seats. Now cut that out from West Philadelphia, born and raised. JB Henry from probably dropping a toozy. Claire from Mars. Quizface from Green Hill Zone. Bruce from Manchester, unsurprisingly. And only from one lottery away from actually buying you. It's a Green Hill Zone. Yeah, that's Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. Right then, you lovely people. Piano freeze for 50,000 micro pennies. No, you can't do that, David. That's not going to be a thing. Right. It is time to play Fastest Finger again. So, eyes down and lights down and eyes down. A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B, C, A, D, B, whatever you think is the correct order. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 also works, so I can't remember. Whisper it to Persephone's Twitch spot, whatever you think is the correct order, and whoever is fastest out of our chosen 10 will be next into the hot seat to play for a virtual £1 million. Lots of luck. Here comes the next question. Order these elemental symbols in alphabetical order of their elements' full names. SC, AG, SN, SB. A slightly tricky one, more of a chemical question there, a chemistry one. First of all, let's check out, yes, as one of Prue says, yes, one of the new ones just wrapped into the game this evening. First of all, let's check out the right order. So you've got SB, first of all, and because I'm a complete amateur, I don't know what it is. SB is antimony. You've then got SC, which is science. It's not, it's scandium, apparently. Really? Scandium, there you go. So, antimony, scandium, then you've got AG, which is silver, I know that one. And then SN is something else. Tin, there we go, good lord. Thank you, Odie, for being there. The element of science, yes indeed, tipster. So, antimony, scandium, silver, and tin. That was the correct order, D-A-B-C. Let's find out who got it right and who was right in the fastest time. All of these right. Not many. Who was fastest? Natter in 8.85 seconds. Well played, Natter. Again, not many people getting the fastest finger there. Only second for 12.02 out of our hot seat players. Topper getting a 9.54 and Innis 11.41. Very fast indeed there, Nat. If you'd like to make... Oh, you're already there in the green room. Fantastic. Have a little chat with Kolo. He'll get you... make sure you're all sounded up. And we'll see what we can do with Car's question pack for you. Natter, good evening.
Good evening to you, Ben.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Very fast time there, 8.85. You were a bit of an old chemical bod.
No, I just took a goddamn guess.
It was a guess.
I just went DABC.
That'll do, hey, they all count. Into Who Wants to Be a Millionaire to face Car's question back. How are you feeling?
I'm doing pretty well, actually.
Good to hear. Now,
doing pretty well.
Have you been in this here hot seat before?
This is the first time.
First timer in the chair. Well,
yeah.
We shall look forward to having an exciting game with you and wish you the best of luck, of course. Remember, if you're playing along in the audience game, make sure you're whispering to Persephone's Twitch spot. Natter, first question for you. Is it going to be a 50-50 or is it going to be a double dip?
Let's go with a double dip this time around.
We'll take the double dip. And also, we need to elect 3 people to be our phone of friends in the audience. We'll just check from chat, see who's available unless you've got people in mind already. Obviously, you can't have Car and you can't have Samsa, but anyone else is fair game.
Okay then. Well, I would like to actually take some people from the East Wing this time around. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. Who would like to take it from the East?
From the East, well, I'll tell you the names coming up. We've got Zeus, we've got Shapes, we've got Prugs, we've got Claire, Energia, Fraser, Topper, Jack, all calling out from the wings. Oni as well.
Okay. Well, I can see that we got ourselves a couple people. I'll let you take Jack Wolford first, if you mind, from the East Wing.
Okay.
Yep. Or was he from the West Wing?
Oh, Jack's in one of the fastest finger chairs at the moment. But...
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Right, so I'll take Jack Wolford then, so for the West Wing.
Right.
I'll take I'll go with Susanna, please, for the East Wing.
Susanna, okay.
Yep.
Is
And I'll let you have a
Is
choice.
Susanna available to come to phone a friend? Is the only question.
Well, yeah, true.
We'll just double check on that. If you want to pick your next one while we just wait on confirmation.
Well, in the case of what goes on there, I will take Oni as a backup, just in case Susanna can't do it.
Susanna confirming that they don't have audio, so we'll. Have
Okay,
to
so
take
Oni.
Oni and Jack, and one more.
JB Henry gave me the.
And
he gave me
JB
conflict.
Henry. Okay, so Oni, Jack, JB Henry, do be on standby in case Nata needs you for phone a friend. So Nata, 15 questions, 4 brand new lifelines. That double dip that you've selected. Phone a friend that you've now elected, asking our wonderful Twitch audience, or indeed asking the host. You ready to play?
Of course.
Perfect time because the sting has just come to an end. I'll wait for it to restart, otherwise it might do something funny. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Will do.
Okay, Nata, best of luck. And remember, if you're playing in the wings, keep your eye on the chat. 20 seconds, and if you don't know, you can walk away just by leaving it blank. Nata, question number 1 for £100. In the nursery rhyme, Hickory Dickory Dock, which animal ran up the clock? Was it a dog, an elephant, a horse, or a mouse?
That would be D. Mouse, please. Lock it in.
Well, final answer in this game.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You won £100. Nicely done. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock, so he did. Off to a good start. Let's take a look in the lobby. ABB not getting the correct answer there, and walking away with nothing. Everyone else going all green. On we go. Question number 2 for £200. Which of these is a well-known dating app and website? Tinder, TikTok, Twitter's, Temple Run.
That would be Tinder, please. Lock it in. The final answer.
That's the right answer. You won £200. Tinder, yes, that famous dating app TikTok, or a Temple Run. Could be Temple Run. I don't know. Depends what your date's like. Maybe, I don't know. There's a joke there somewhere. Everyone who's still in getting that one right, and ABM getting that one right as well. Lovely to see. Let's go on question number 3 for £300. Beginning life as a misheard crowd chant, a phrase originating in October 2021 used to disparage US President Joe Biden is "Let's go, Brandon, Keith, Steve, or Chuck."
Well, I do know that it would be A. Brandon. Final answer.
Any particular reason why?
Well, technically they were saying that it actually should be fuck Joe Biden, but the thing is though, the girl who was there, who was talking about it, just decided to go and say, "Let's go, Brandon."
See, I didn't know that, but that's what I'd have gone with just as well. It's the right answer. You've won £300. Let's go, Brandon, apparently.
At least it's not Tchaikovsky.
Not Tchaikovsky, very true. A couple of people getting that one wrong. Topper, Moonling, Suzala all getting that one wrong, dropping back to 0. Energia, Colo, and Charmaine all walking away, setting their bonuses. Do keep answering though. 10 pennies for every correct answer you give. On we go. Question number 4 for £500. Which of these is a safety technique recommended for use if your clothing catches fire? Shake, rattle and roll. Hard rock and roll. Ham, egg and cheese roll. Stop, drop and roll.
That would be stop, drop, and roll. Final answer.
Certainly would be. It's just won £500. Yeah, so catching fire and doing the ham, egg and cheese roll moves would not be good.
Unless you're on the adventure game in an ARG. If you're on the planet ARG.
No drama there in the lobby. Everybody getting a green tick there. Not a cat. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. You just missed the start of this game, but we have got another game coming up if you'd like to stick around. Right, Nata, question number 5. It's the last point. You could go away with nothing, but take a look. It guarantees you £1,000 if you give me a right answer.
I do.
Which vowel appears in the English spelling of every odd number? E, A, O, I.
I do believe that would be A for E, please, if you mind. So, E, please. Lock in.
A
Final answer.
for E.
Yeah, E, please. So,
was trying to work it out in my head, because obviously you've said the button, you said final answer, so I can't be helped now. It is the right answer, you just won £1,000. Yes, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 appear in, or one of those appears in every single odd number, and they all have the letter E in them. Nicely done. Wow, no drama running through there, Natter, flying through, and Puzzle Dan. Oh, not getting an answer and walking away there, and Oni, Claire, Vitrudel, and Bitter Otter getting a wrong answer. I'm just checking the chat. Where's the E in 2? 2 isn't an odd number, Jack. Oh, right, that's why. It's sort of not quite a bug because the answer wasn't E, but in fairness, it shouldn't parse the answer if you type E. I think that might have been mentioned before. Could somebody note that either in suggestions or an admin in internal issues, because that's something I really should fix, especially when we get sneaky questions like that. Like Silly Billy has the typing E. Easy thing to do when we get questions like that. I will make a note to fix that for next time. Right, Natter, you're flying. You're up to £1,000. That's guaranteed, no matter what else happens. Okay. Question number 6 is worth £2,000 if you give me a right answer. You've still got all 4 lifelines there if you need to use them. Have a look. Question number 6 for £2,000.
All right then.
In chess, which piece can be captured or be captured by an I'll start again. In chess, which piece can be captured? Yeah, I know en passant. I'm just struggling over the sentence. I'll do the questions, you do the answers. In chess, which piece can capture or be captured by another en passant? Is it the queen, a pawn, a knight, or a bishop?
I know this because I've played chess beforehand, and an en passant is where a pawn can capture by diagonally going beside it. So B, please. What am I saying?
The right answer, you've won £2,000. I hate fluffing chess question grabber because I play a bit of chess myself. I'm not particularly good, but I do enjoy a game of chess. Maybe I need to do more chess stuff. Any other chess players here, by the way, in the stream? Let me know in the chat. Do you play a bit of chess, Natter?
I actually do have like a Anton Chekhov talking chessboard as well too.
Ooh.
Like one of those talking chessboards. That the idea is that you push the piece down, and the AI actually does the chessboard for yourself. Also too.
Nice. Now, I'm not particularly good, but I do enjoy the game. I've got quite a nice Polish chessboard that came from Poland that I bought on a tour there with the chamber choir when I was at university. Sort of hand carved wood and like one of a kind sort of thing. It's really nice board. I should play more chess, is my conclusion. No drama there, nobody getting that one wrong, certainly not in the live game. And we've still got plenty of solid green lights. Natter, question number 7 is worth £4,000. You've still got all 4 lifelines there. Have a look, let me know what you'd like to do.
Okay.
In a standard UK electrical plug, which of these colours represents the neutral wire? Yellow, red, green, blue.
Okay, so I do kind of remember stuff on this there, so because I know that red is supposed to be live, and there's supposed to be ground, which is meant to be brown. I can't think if it's either blue. I'm sure that it could be blue, and it's neutral.
You've got lifelines. If you want to use them, you don't have to. You can play. You lose £1,000 if you're wrong here.
You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to use a double down, please.
Okay, just to confirm, once you use double dip, you can no longer walk away or use any other lifelines. Do you want to continue?
That's fine. Double dip, please.
Okay, let's double dip. The question, Natter. In a standard UK electrical plug, which of these colours represents the neutral wire? Is it A, yellow, B, red, C, green, or D, blue? Can I have your first answer, please?
D, blue.
D, blue is the right answer. You've just won £4,000. Nicely done. Often when you get a question like that, you think, oh, I didn't need to use the double dip, but better safe than sorry, it was the right answer. I always thought the live wire was brown because someone once said that's the colour your pants go if you touch it.
No. It's always brown for ground. Brown is the ground colour.
Brown in the ground. Blue is
neutral.
neutral.
Brown for the ground.
And so
red is live.
Is red live? I thought they were green and yellow. Maybe plugs have changed since.
No, it's red is live, blue is only blue is always neutral.
Well, Prude's just telling us in chat, UK single phase plug, brown is live, blue is neutral, green and yellow is earth. That's what I thought. I thought it was green and yellow for earth. But either way, we've got to the right answer. We'll have to continue. Red and black is ancient system, according to Prude. So maybe that's ye olde plugs. I don't know how to wire a plug. So we'll move on rapidly. Danny and JB Henry getting that one wrong, dropping that to £1,000. That will set your bonus at 125 pennies, plus 10 pennies for every question that you get right. Cycle Space, Brand New Halo, and Fraser all choosing to walk away on this one, setting it at £2,000. Natter, you're doing fine. You're up to question number 8, the next one, for £8,000. Still got 3 of those lifelines intact. Have a look. Question number 8. You lose 3,000 if you're wrong, but you win 8,000 if you're right. Which film won Best Picture at the 93rd Academy Awards in 2021? Minari, The Father, Sound of Metal, Nomadland.
Frankly, I have no complete clue, so I am going to use a lifeline on this one as well too.
Okay, you have got Phone a Friend, Ask the Audience, Ask the Host available. Which would you like?
I would like to ask the audience, please.
Okay, audience, on your keypads then, please, and a reminder that even if you've answered, you need to answer again to be counted in this poll, and if you're not in one of the games, you can still answer if you want to be a part of it. Here's a question. Which film won Best Picture at the 93rd Academy Awards in 2021? Was it Minari, The Father, Sound of Metal, or Nomadland? All vote now! And this can be either in public chat or to the bot. And yes, you can take part, even if you're not in the lobby game, to be counted in this survey. But if you've already answered, please make sure you answer again if you want to be included. Last few seconds to get an answer in. 12% think Minari, 12% think The Father, nobody here thinking Sound of Metal, 75% thinking Nomadland. That's based on a survey of 24, hence the off by 1 count, because the surveys do round down. Quite a big percentage. Is that of any help?
Yeah, that actually clears out pretty well, so I will take the audience advice there. So D, Nomadland. Just D, Nomadland, and Nomadland, and finalise it, please.
Is the right answer. You just won £8,000.
Nomadland.
Yeah, The Father got nominated for everything, and I think it didn't win any of them. The Father is the one I'm thinking of. I might be mixing it up. No, The Father... No, it wasn't. The Father was the one that Anthony Hopkins won Best Actor for, I think, but he wasn't there. So he did his acceptance speech about 4 days later over Zoom or something, if memory serves. But yes, Nomadland winning the Best Picture in 2021. Let's take a look in the lobby. Prue's getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000. Quizface and Dogfish choosing to walk away, setting their bonus at £4,000. That'll be about 200 pennies, that or thereabouts. Natter, you're 2 away from a guaranteed 32. You've still got Phone a Friend. You've still got Ask the Host. Question number 9 is worth £16,000 if you give me a right answer, but it will cost you £7,000 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. Question 9 of a possible 15. Once believed to ward off evil spirits, a Greek wedding tradition involves the ceremonious smashing of what? Glass bottles, drinking glasses, dinner plates, clay pots.
I do know about this one actually, so I believe that it's the dinner plates that they smash at a wedding. So
Okay.
it's see, please lock it in for the final answer.
Good knowledge. You've just won £16,000. Nicely done. You are sailing through here, Natty. Yes, Greek tradition of smashing dinner plates at a wedding. They do something similar in a German tradition. I went to a German wedding. My best mate's wife is German, and they got married in Heidelberg in Germany. And it's all like a 3-day event over there. So 2 days before the wedding, there was this big do, which concluded with the ceremonial smashing of crockery and plates that then the bride and groom have to clear up. Not a Greek tradition, German tradition, but it was really quite exciting until I got a bit carried away and threw one of them a bit too high, and it nearly hit someone on the head, and I slightly calmed down after that one.
Oops.
So yeah, the lots of traditions of smashing crockery in European wedding traditions. Lupine and Jogging Chum choosing to set their bonus at £8,000 there, walking away. That's nice and safe. Still continue to answer though, because you get 10 pennies for every question that you get right. Now, Natter. Question number 10 is worth a guaranteed £32,000 for the right answer. You've got 2 lifelines there, phone a friend and ask the host. You do drop 15 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look. You don't have to play, but have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. It's question 10 for a guaranteed £32,000. Making up more than 16% of the Pokédex across all mainline games, which of these Pokemon types is most common? Electric, fire, grass, water.
Oh, this Pokemon knowledge is going to be something that should not really be on this level. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm thinking to my head. Because there's a fair amount of it. But, oh my god.
You've got lifelines available. Phone a friend, ask the host. Don't have to play.
Okay. I'm actually going to try this. I hope one of the 3 of my friends know about Pokemon enough. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go with phone a friend.
Okay, who would you like to phone?
Okay, so I know that was JB Henry, that was one of them.
JB
Only
Henry,
was another one.
Jack and
Bruce. Jack and Oni, okay.
Jack
Okay, Jack, okay. Alright. I'm making a talent, doing friends think. Let's go with Oni, please.
Oni, okay, we'll get Oni into the green room and we'll see what he can do. If he'll pop into the green room, we'll bring him in. You have 30 seconds to tell him the question and the 4 possible answers, and hopefully ascertain some sort of response from him as well. See if we can get him on the line. Oni.
Hello.
Hi, Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Hello. We've got Natter here, Natter IKH. He's doing rather well, actually. He's got up to £16,000, but he needs your help to get up to the next big milestone of £32,000. Now, the next voice you'll hear will be Natter's. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of them is worth £32,000. All right, Oni?
Alrighty, let's go.
Great. Natter, lots of luck. 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Thank you, Ben. Okay, Oni. Making up more than 16% of the Pokédex across all the mainline games, which of these Pokemon types is the most common? Electric, fire, grass, water.
Okay, instinctively I went for water. I think it's either grass or water.
Okay. Is there a good reason for either?
I think probably 60 to 40 water for me.
Okay, thanks so much, Oni.
Okay. 60-40 to water. Have you got any inclinations of your own?
I would actually say that electric was more there, but in the case of what might happen, I'm going to go with Oni. So, D, water, please.
Final answer. You didn't have to play this one. But I'm glad you did. You just won £32,000.
Thank you, Oni! Oh my god.
I really wish you'd asked me on that one. I'd love to chew over the Pokemon trivia. I was probably, to be fair, would have given you an almost identical answer to Oni. My inclination was water or grass, and when pressed, I probably would have said water out of the 2. Yeah, but there we go. Very well played. You're up to £32,000 guaranteed.
That's actually wonder.
Unsurprisingly, a lot of walkaways going on there. Shapes, Toot, Bash, and Quizzle all setting their stall 9 out of 10 and a £16,000 bonus, which will equate to about 275 pennies, I think. We've still got Zeus, Innis, and Jack left in live play, currently on 10 out of 10. As for you, Natter, £32,000, that is guaranteed. Whatever else happens, you leave with at least that amount of money. But of course we don't want to give you that. Question number 11 is worth £64,000. You might as well play this one. You have got that one lifeline left, the Ask the Host, if you want to use it, and you can use it and you can still walk away. But like I say, nothing to lose on this question, so may as well give it a punt. Have a look. It's question number 11 of a possible 15. The Latin phrase Floreat Salopia is the motto of which English Football League club? Cheltenham Town, Ipswich Town, Shrewsbury Town, Fleetwood Town.
I have no clue. My inkling would be going towards B, Ipswich Town, but I do have my extra lifeline, so you know what? Ben, I'm asking you.
You want to ask me?
Yes, please.
Okay, here's what I think. Now, whilst I've heard of Cheltenham, Ipswich and Shrewsbury, I've never heard of Fleetwood. And when it comes to football teams, I have only heard of Ipswich Town. That's not to say that the others aren't football teams. But honestly, I am not a sports ball player. I wish you'd asked me the Pokemon question, honestly.
I do apologize.
It's your game. I'm afraid I've got no clue. My Latin is rusty. Floreat Salopia. Floreat makes me think floral. Is the emblem of Ipswich Town a rose? I know it's blue and white. I have a feeling it's a flower. But like I say, I've not heard of the other three football teams. So I'm it's very clutching at straws here, in that I think I have a vague recollection of Ipswich being a blue and white flower, their emblem. Floreat sounds like it might be something floral, and so there's my connection between the two. And also Ipswich is the only one I've heard of out of the four, so take it as the massively qualified statement that it is intended. But if I was pressed and had nothing to lose, I would probably play B, Ipswich Town, and that's my final answer.
And I was thinking Ipswich Town myself too, so I know I'm on the safety net here, so you know what? I'm going to take a risk for it. So B, Ipswich Town, lock it in for the final answer.
Okay, because you have asked me, I get nothing in my log. Computer, can you please reveal, is the answer B, Ipswich Town? Oh, no. Shrewsbury Town. A little message from Proogs in the chat. This is a nice question. There's a way into it. Shropshire is shortened to Salop on envelopes, so it's more a question of which of these is in Shropshire, I reckon. As Lupin saying, yeah, that's your Pavlov right there. And Quizface, may Shrewsbury flourish. So I was right that there was something to do with flora in there. And I'm just going to look up the logo of Ipswich Town now. Because I've got a record. Oh no, it's a horse on a castle. Apparently. What am I thinking of? What's the blue and white one with the flower emblem? Someone tell me what I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of? Blue and white.
Leicester?
Say again?
Leicester, maybe? Maybe it's Leicester City?
Leicester's a fox, I think. Leicester's a fox on a blue and white cross. Am I thinking of Blackburn? Lupin's got it. Yeah, I am thinking of Blackburn Rovers. Which were... You've got to remember, the last time I paid any attention... Yes, that's a rose on a blue and white background. Last time I paid any attention to football, it was like 1993 when I collected stickers in primary school. Maybe a bit later than that, but yeah... I'm not really one for a football question. But hey, you had nothing to lose, so it was worth a punt all the same, and worth seeing if it was just something that's osmosis its way onto me. Natter, you leave us with £32,000. Have you had a good time? Good first appearance?
Yes, I did. Yes, I actually had a good time. It was actually good fun.
Fantastic. Well, it's lovely to have you here. I do hope you'll stick around for the final game. But for now, Natter, £32,000.
Namaste.
So, Natter leaves us with £32,000, but we have got the small matter of this question pack to play out. Another 4 questions in here. Zeus attempting getting that one wrong and setting his bonus at £32,000. Innocent Jack still in live play. Let's go on to the next question. It's worth £125,000 as we engage Turbo Mode. The current state flag of which of these US states does not wholly consist of the colours red, white and blue? Arkansas, Wyoming, Texas, Mississippi. Answer now. Majority going for B, Wyoming, which is the wrong answer. It's B, Mississippi, just 24% getting that. Just going to have a look at the Mississippi flag. Yeah, red, white, blue, and yellow on there as well. Although I'm going to something, it is due to redesign its flag. Oh no, that's to remove the Confederacy emblem. So that must be an old article. It is now with yellow on it as well. Other ones are purely red, white, and blue. Let's take a look, see how you got on. Ines, getting that one wrong, dropping you. Thought you walked away at 64 last time, thought you'd risk it this time, and dropping back to 32, setting your bonus, which means Jack is the leader at the end of this, or certainly the bonus leader. Also got the most questions correct with 12 out of 12. A few 11s floating around. Zeus, Ines, Dogfish, Lupine as well, also on 11, and Shapes also on 11 there. So a few 11s floating around. Jack currently with the lead, 12 out of 12. 3 questions to go. Here's question 13. It's worth £250,000. According to the International Bartenders Association, which of these cocktails does not contain lime juice as a main listed ingredient? Is it a Moscow Mule? Is it a Pisco Sour? Is it a Cuba Libre? Or is it a Zombie? Answer now. Zombie. I think Zombie. And I'll be wrong. Again, minimum number getting the right answer. B, Pisco Sour. Pisco. Pisco Sour was the answer, just 14% getting that. Jack choosing to walk away, setting his bonus at £125,000. Very well done, Jack. You have won the lobby. 12 out of 13, just to see who can get the most number of questions. It looks like Jack does still have the lead with 12 for now. Let's go on to question number 14. It's worth £500,000. Seasons of Mists and Mellow Fruitfulness is the opening line of a poem written by whom? Percy Bysshe Shelley, Thomas More, William Wordsworth, John Keats. Answer now. Love a poet's question at £500,000. If I'm writing a pack, on the rare occasion I do write one of these. Poet's question at £500,000. Always. D, the answer would have gone A. Oh, it is D, John Keats. Also wrote Ode on Melancholy, John Keats. It's normally Shelley. Shelley wrote Ozymandias, but that's not the cat we've got here. We've got Penny. She's been sat here like a lovely baby all the way through this. Yes, audience disagrees. Let's take a look at the lobby. Quite a lot of correct answers in there. Not Jack, though, which means Lupine is now tying up with 12, though Jack does still edge it at the moment with the higher bonus. Ines and Zeus also with 12. Yeah, a bit of a tussle. If we stay at 12, Jack will win it with 125. We've got one more question. It's the £1 million. Have a look at this. Which of these newspapers was founded first? The New York Times, the Sunday Times, the Irish Times, the Times of India. Answer now. A short and sweet question to finish on. B is the most popular answer, the Sunday Times, which is the correct answer. Very well done if you gave me that. Let's take a final look at the lobby. And we have got Jack getting that one right, which means Jack is going to win on 13 with a bonus of £125,000. Very well played, Jack. Couple of other 13s in here. Zeus finishing on 13 as well. Just the one other. So Jack and Zeus, very well played. 13 out of 15. And Jack with the £125,000 bonus, nicely done. And if I press the magic button, that will all be written to the drive, and your pennies will be updated. Let's just update that in the machine as well. That's not an actual bonus for you, but you can now check your pennies. They should have added on to your totals. Well done to Nata, leaving us with £32,000 there. And very many thanks to Carr and Samster for writing and proofing respectively. Very grateful to you. Lovely questions in there. Interesting hump on that Pokemon question now at £16,000, but nicely thought through pack overall, which is always good to see. It is 10 to 10, and we have got just time for one more game. So if you would like to play the final game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight, which has been written by Oni and proofed by Lewis, do stick around, because we've got even more Millionaire coming up after this very short break. back to the third, and don't hit me. You sat there very nicely for the last pack. And are you vacating now? Okay. Welcome back to the third and final part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? One final 15 stacked question pack, as written by our friend Oni91_573, one of the proofing team, and proofed on this occasion by Lewis. As before, I don't see these packs in advance, so looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. Last chance to come and join the lobby. Remember, if you want to come and play in the hot seat, you need to be in the Discord with a microphone, and you need to get lucky into the fastest finger and then be the fastest finger. Yo, it's the Royal Flush. It is indeed Depresso Espresso. Hello, Depresso Espresso. Welcome to the stream. First time chat here. Great to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. Let's open up this lobby and one of these two codes if you want to come play. MKBX if you want to be in the hot seat. WMRA if you just want to play along in the lobby game. Gonna let this here cat out. There you go. And remember, you do need to have a microphone and access to the Discord if you want to come and talk to me and be in the hot seat, so make sure you have got that access all set up. Natter, could I make a polite request and maybe ask that you join the other lobby, just so that we open up one more seat in case someone wants to have a go, since you've already had a go this evening. Only came to tell you to fix Catane module. I'm assuming the /J is joking. I do make the games as well. Yes, I make the games and host them. Obviously, I have no. Millionaire is not an original concept game. Obviously, good. No, Millionaire is not an original concept. It's one of not very many actually that we still play now that is sort of classic format. It's mostly originals now. But welcome on in. All the same, great to have you here. If you want to play along with Millionaire, then join one of the lobbies. It'd be great to have you. I'm not sure I can be bothered to open another bottle of wine. I might have a glass of port afterwards. Okay, very welcome to watch. So thank you for the kind words as well. This one feels less polished than perhaps some of my other more recent habits. It's so often the way when one spends most of their days making... No, not tonight. We have got some Prosecco score. No, it's what happens when one spends most of one's days doing pretty much exclusively making games. One naturally gets better at it. So this now being a year? A couple of years? No, maybe a year since I redid Millionaire. Yeah, picked up a few more tricks. I'll do it in a different way now. Always the way. Kegler, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. That was the end of the sting. We have got 13 on the left and 14 on the right. So if no one else wants to join, we will lock it up and pick our fastest finger players. No score count. No, my dear. We're going to lock it up and pick our fastest finger players for the final game tonight. They are... Danny Gambit from the Shadaloo Crime Syndicate. Tipster from somewhere in the Antarctic Ocean. We Like Shapes from Zone 3. Claire from In a Cardboard Box. Fraser K from Losas. Proogs from Manchester, unsurprisingly. Energia from Below Sea Level. Topper One Gaming from Reading About Reading in Reading. Reading About Reading in Reading. Quizface from the Hyrule Overworld. And Shadowmay from My Location Discreet. No, not that discreet location. Managed to get through all of those. Pog, right. Final game of the night then. And let's start with fastest finger. A, B, C, D, C, D, A, D, B, A, C, D, whatever you think the answer is. Whisper it to Persephone's Twitch bot as a single string of 4 characters. Keep your eye on the chat as well. Make sure careful of those mistypes as well. Oh, bloody hell. A little hiccup happening. Good luck to you all. Here comes the next question. Starting with the earliest, put these people in the order they won the Nobel Peace Prize. Linus Pauling, Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa. Probably the easiest of the 3 I think we've seen tonight, but still not a doddle. Let's take a look at the correct order. First of all, Linus Pauling, way back in the way back when. Then Mother Teresa a bit more recently than that. Coming further ahead to Nelson Mandela, right up to Barack Obama, probably around 2007, I want to say. ABCB is the order you needed. That was the right order. Let's take a look who was right and who was right in the fastest time. All of these were correct. Quite a few. Who was fastest? Claire in 7.9 seconds. Well done, Claire. Just eked out by Lupine in 7.63, though not in the fastest finger arena. And AB Me, 6.85. That is really very quick over on the East Wing. So it's Claire who's going to be in for our final game tonight. This is kind of poetic because the last time we played Millionaire on New Writers Night, Claire was our last question writer of the night. So that's sort of poetic, I think, there. So Claire, if you'd like to make your way towards the green room, Colo will sound test you. Guan Claire. Is that the thing? Guan. Guan is the thing we now say. It's better than Pog, I grant you. Oh, that's brightness. We don't want that. That's an awful sound. Bright piano. Where's Honky Tonk? Scott Joplin, surprisingly difficult to play because of the stride technique. And a message from our sponsor, Puzzle Dan.
Goo on Claireee.
Goo on Claireee. I think that means goo on Claire. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Puzzle Dan. And Claire, good evening and welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. I wasn't expecting to be fastest, but that was definitely... I think it's the first fastest thing I got right this evening. So.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and fastest into the chair.
And numbers work. That's a good thing.
Numbers
That's
work.
why
That's
I was fast.
good to hear. I'm glad to hear that numbers do indeed work. Yes, David's saying more. Oh no, you can't hear the piano. Yes, I was trying to play The Entertainer by Scott Joplin. Stride technique's really hard. People think, oh, it's easy. Everyone plays it in old people's home, but it's not. It's really bloody hard. Anyway, I was just saying before you joined the room, it's kind of poetic that you're the last one in the hot seat tonight. First time in the chair, I believe.
I think so, yeah. I'm usually too scared.
No, nothing to be scared. Just me. Last time we played, of course, you were a feature writer on the New Writers Night, and yours was the last pack of the evening, on an evening when we, by coincidence, sheer coincidence, also had 3 brand new hot seat players as well as 3 brand new writers. So, sort of poetry, the stars in the universe lining up in the right order, perhaps. Have you got a target in mind you'd like to go for?
I just don't want to leave with nothing. So I probably
So 1,000.
had a glass of wine, so I might rush to some rash decisions, but no, I will be a bit calmer.
I will try and obviously I can't try and dissuade you from incorrect answers if I know they're incorrect, but I will try and keep it measured and make sure you're thinking everything through in case you get carried away. A message from our sponsor Oni.
I wrote these drunk. You'll be fine.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits. And Claire Oni said, I wrote these drunk, you'll be fine.
Brilliant. I'm in the zone.
In the zone. So yes, until you say final answer, feel free to talk anything out other than the actual subject of the question. So, that's the wrong button. I don't need to press that button. I need to press that button. For your first question tonight, Claire, is it going to be 50-50 or is it going to be double dip?
50-50, please.
We're going 50-50. 50-50 it shall be. And, of course, 3 friends to nominate in case you need to phone a friend. Who would you like?
I don't know.
Names coming up in chat. We've got Fraser, Shadowmane, Topper, Tipster, Energia, Shapes, JB Henry, Jogging Chum saying music guy here. Prudes, Toot, Natter. Any of those jumping out at you?
Yes, okay. Yeah, can I have Energia, Fraser?
Yep, Energia and Fraser.
And JB Henry.
And JB Henry. Energia, Fraser and JB Henry. Do be on standby just in case we need you for phone a friend. And Claire, 15 questions, 4 brand new lifelines and 1 virtual £1 million. You got that 50-50 that you picked? One of your 3 phone a friends you've elected You can ask our wonderful Twitch audience, or you can, if you're so inclined, ask me. Claire, you ready to play?
Certainly am.
All right, for the last time tonight, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What is Fight Club? We just don't know. Alright, here we go then. Oh, it's done the weird camera thing again. It's because I pressed the wrong button. Just a second. Main camera, animator, Camelot view. That's the one. Right, so same drill as ever. Audience game. Whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. 20 seconds to get A, B, C, or D, or 1 to 4 in by whispering to the bot after the question appears in the chat. If you don't know and want to walk away and set your bonus pennies, you can do that just by leaving it blank. It will walk you away. But if you attempt it and are wrong, you drop back to the last milestone and your bonus pennies will be as such as well. 10 pennies for every question you get right, and you can keep playing even after you have dropped out of the streak game, so to speak. That just sets your bonus. Claire, best of luck to you. Question number 1 is worth £100. Which of these is the name of an Apple product that first launched in October 2001? Peapod, A-pod, iPod, ePod. The sound of animals.
So
the sound of caterwauling happening behind me. That would be Ozzy not being very happy with Dexter. Sorry, that's proving a distraction. Oh, Dexter's coming in now. Addis is not. We'll just ignore what's happening behind us. Claire, what do you think?
I think it's an iPod, please. Final answer.
It is the right answer. You've won £100. Yeah, Scorecount giving some trivia on you to the chat there, Claire. Not putting any pressure on you at all, nothing whatsoever. Let's take a look at that. JB Henry, Tipster, Danny Gambit, all walking away either out of time or AFK. But your bonus is set at 0. But do keep answering questions if you like. Let's go on question number 2 for £200. Something that is impossible to understand is said to be in what? Triple German, double Dutch, sextuple Greek, quadruple Finnish.
Yeah, it's B, double Dutch.
So yes, you won £200. Though I think we should bring in quadruple Finnish. That would be a thing. You're speaking quadruple Finnish, you are. Let's take a look. Oh, not a perfect board there, though, by any stretch. AB, me, Space, Vitrudal, Natter, all getting that one wrong, dropping back to 0. Everyone else still solid green. Let's go on to question number 3. What foodstuff is the PB of a PB&J sandwich? Pancake batter, peanut butter, patatas bravas, pickled beetroot.
They're all incredibly tempting. It's the peanut butter, please.
And the J is?
Oh, it's jam or jelly.
Jelly, as the Americans. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The right answer, you won £300. Yeah, PB&J.
I can't think of a funny one. I couldn't think of a funny one.
What, beginning with
Not
J?
funny. Not going to say the one I just thought of.
And the family-friendly tag will thank you, Claire. Let's go take a look in the lobby. No drama there. Everyone getting it right who is still in play. Let's go on to question number 4 for £500. Complete the following catchphrase from The Wizard of Oz. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in District of Columbia anymore, Minnesota anymore, Kansas anymore, Ohio anymore.
Yep. That's C, Kansas anymore.
Right, I see, what, £500. Oh, hello, Wiggles. There's a wiggly puppy just emerged. Mrs. Flush cheerleading from behind, and now she's cheerleading with Dexter. Let's just take a look in the lobby. Brand new Halo walking away from that one, setting their bonus at £300. Right, Claire, this is the last point where you could go away with nothing. So one more question, and that nightmare scenario you suggested at the beginning will be a dim and distant memory. Still got all 4 lifelines. Have a look. Question number 5 for a guaranteed £1,000. The rarest of the alkaline metals, which of these is a real chemical element? Ukrainium, Spainium, Francium, Italium.
Yeah. Thankfully, I can remember this one. This is C. Francium.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You've just won £1,000. Well played. So, alkaline metals, francium, sodium, I want to say, cesium,
They're the ones that
rubidium.
if you
drop
throw
them in
them
water
in
and the bowl
water and it all
explodes.
goes exploding.
It all goes tits up.
Very
Yeah,
fun.
I remember the science teacher doing that experiment because there were two that we were allowed to do ourselves and go, oh, and there was one the science teacher said, you are not allowed to touch this one because if you drop it in the water then it will immediately kill you, whereas I can do it because I wear goggles and have no hair. His name was Mr. McCosh. I remember him doing it, and with a white lab coat and the little science specs. Anyway, Claire, that nightmare is past. We're not going away with nothing, guaranteed £1,000. Very well played. Just peeping into the lobby, Fraser just getting that one wrong, dropping that to 0, just missing the lifeline barrier. Lots of solid green still going on there and a few ticks beside as well. Clay, flying through here to £1,000 guaranteed, 4 lifelines still intact. Now question number 6 is worth £2,000. Might as well play this one, nothing to lose, but you can still use those lifelines. You can walk away if you like. But have a look, it's question number 6 of a possible 15. Second question on it tonight. Since 2020, the British series of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here has been filmed at Gwyrick Castle near Abergele in which country? Scotland, Wales, England, Northern Ireland.
So, I haven't actually watched the British series. I apologise to everybody. But I believe I don't know. I believe it's pronounced Gwyrick. But it'll be...
I gave it a go. I gave it a go.
Yeah, well done. I mean, there's no vowels.
well
There's no vowels. What are you going to do?
No.
Just throw yourself at it. But yeah, obviously no vowels. It's in B, Wales.
Final answer.
Yes, final answer.
Right answer, you've won £2,000. How I just had a startling thought, and this is going to keep me up at night. How do they play Countdown in Wales? I'll have a consonant and another consonant and another consonant. Because there are no vowels. Slowly, only saying slowly. That I suppose would also work. Some good Welsh hymn tunes, which you won't be able to hear, Claire, but the audience will. A good Welsh hymn tune, Blanwyn and Cwmronda. Yeah, all the good wedding tunes are Welsh. Let's take a look at the lobby. Suzala and Kegler getting that one wrong. You fix your bonus at £1,000. Everyone else who was still in live play is still there now. Plenty of solid green lights. And Claire, you're flying through here. You're up to £2,000. Do start to... you're in the audience, but you've disappeared from the lobby. Have you really, Jack Wilfred? Okay. That's very strange. I don't know how that's happened. Did you leave and then rejoin? Not that should do it. That's very strange, Jack. Huh? No, you were letter L.
Oh.
Didn't accidentally put in the room code. I mean, maybe, but you'd think he'd be in the... Apparently he's in the audience, but not in the lobby. I don't know. That's a very mysterious bug. I will go watch the VOD and report back, Jack. Claire, £2,000 is where you're at now. Question 7 is worth £4,000 for the right answer. Still got those 4 lifelines intact. You lose 1,000 if you're wrong, though, so have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. Question 7 for £4,000. Mentioned frequently in rap lyrics, what kind of alcoholic spirit is Patron? Brandy, rum, vodka, tequila.
I was having a conversation about the coffee version of this while I was swimming in the river the other day. my friend got delivered at 8 a.m. on a Saturday a bottle of Sambuca from her work to apologise for some long work that she'd been doing. And we were discussing how Sambuca at 8 a.m. is not a good idea.
No.
And then we're talking about potentially XO Patron, which is coffee tequila.
Aha.
And so I'm going to say D tequila.
I have every faith in you on this question, Claire, as our resident bubbly expert. It's the right answer. You just won £4,000. I wonder if I can play this. You won't hear it again. Is that tequila? That song?
Tequila, yeah.
Tequila, yeah. I once had just to combat your story of tequila, or Sambuca rather, at 8 in the morning. When I went away to Prague for one of my best mates' 21st birthdays, way back when. Imagine me at 21. I was 19 at the time. I was just the worst example of humanity. And honestly, I don't know if anyone else feels this when you do the memory time hop on like your Facebook thing. There is nobody on this earth that I more profoundly disagree with than 2008 Ben. I was looking at it, I think, God, you were such a dickhead back then. Anyway, 19 years old, going to Prague, and we stayed up all night playing Drink While You Think. We'd all had a nap in the early evening because we got lost in Prague, got back to the hostel, fallen asleep, and then woke up. And we played Drink While You Think for about 7. If anyone's not played Drink While You Think, very easy game. Claire and I will demonstrate now. We name a celebrity, and you play it in a big group of people. And the other person then has to think of someone whose first name begins with the first letter of the surname. So I would start with, say, Chris Tarrant. Claire would then need to say...
Theo Walcott.
Theo Walcott. I would then say Willy Wonka, which is an interesting one because it's a double letter. That reverses the order. And if it's a single barrel name, it just moves on with the same... A single name like Neymar or Pele, it just moves on to the next person. So that is the central thing of the game. It can be a celebrity, real or fictional, alive or dead, but you're not allowed to repeat any. And all the time you are thinking, you have to drink. So we're all sat there with lager, and we played this game for 7 hours. And it's sort of self-refereed. You know, someone said, "No, I said that name 6 hours ago." It was... Yeah. Anyway, we finished this game about 7 a.m. as the sun is coming up, and we all, before we went to bed, decided to have a shot of absinthe. It's the only time I've ever done it, and it was one of the worst things I've ever done in my entire life. So there you go. That's the story for today about not doing absinthe. Susanna's in Prague now, and too sober. Well, we can find some absinthe in Prague, I'm pretty sure, Susanna. Point of order, the member for room code. What is happening here? Jack wants a point of order. I will scan back on that chat later on. Let's look at the lobby. Bash, Colo, Topper all getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000. Shadowmane and Quizface setting their bonus at 2,000 and walking away. Still got plenty of solid green lights going on there. Claire, we're back to you now. Now I've finished my amusing Prague story. Question number 8 is next. Worth £8,000 if you give me a right answer here. You do lose 3 if you're wrong, but you have still got all 4 of those lifelines left. Do use them if you need to. You can play them all and still walk away if you like. But let me know what you'd like to do. We're at the midpoint. Question number 8 is for £8,000. First printed in 1877, which American newspaper carries the slogan, "Democracy dies in darkness"? Wall Street Journal, New York Times, USA Today, The Washington Post.
I don't know this one, and I was trying to think if I could conjure something up. So I'm gonna have to use. I'm gonna ask the Twitch audience, I think.
Okay, Twitch audience, on your keypads, please. Let's get Claire up to £8,000. A reminder that even if you've already answered, you must answer again to be included in this poll, and you can do this in public chat or whispers, and you can do it even if you're not in either of the lobbies. Here's the question. First printed in 1877, which American newspaper carries the slogan, "Democracy dies in darkness"? The Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, USA Today, or the Washington Post? Get your answers in now. Either or. Public chat or whispered. If you've already answered in one of the lobbies, then please answer again if you want to be included in this poll. Last couple of seconds. 11% think the Wall Street Journal, 11% think the New York Times, 7% think USA Today, and a very nice 69% think the Washington Post. What are the odds of that happening? You've managed to get that just right, Twitch audience. That's based off a survey of 26 people. 69% is a very nice percent. Do you think that's going to be a nice answer for you, Claire?
I think it's the nicest possible answer, and so I'm going to go with the audience. D, final answer.
Always nice when 69 ends up being nice. It's the right answer. You've just won £8,000. Right then. Audience. Johnny Jump, Shapes and Proogs, all incorrect, dropping back to 1,000 there. Puzzled Dan choosing to set their bonus at £4,000 and walking away. We have still got some solid lights though. 8 out of 8 for Energia, Lupine, Dogfish, Innis, Moonling M, and Now Cut That Out. All still going strong. As is Claire, 1 lifeline down, but you've still got 3 left. 50-50, Phone a Friend and Ask the Host. 2 away from the next big milestone of £32,000. Question number 9 is worth £16,000 with the right answer. You drop 7,000 if you're wrong. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. It's question 9 of a possible 15. Who was Queen Elizabeth II's father? Hold that thought, because if you didn't hear the announcement, there is a raid. Quizzy Dan Raiders. Oh, no raid message. Well, welcome all the same to all of you. Meredith, Tebow, Dan, welcome on in. You just
Hi, Dan.
Oh, I once said Claire said hi, like Dan won't be able to hear you. I forget that the stream can hear you, it's just you can't hear the raid chat. Foggy Broom, welcome as well. Lovely to have you all here. Thank you, Dan, very much for that raid. Just in time to catch Claire's game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This question is for £16,000. And yes, to your question, Depresso Espresso, I still vape. Who was Queen Elizabeth II's father is the question. Let's take a look at the options. George IV. George VI, George VII, George V.
It's George VI. That's all I know.
Oh, just like that.
Yeah, so I'm sure. Like, yeah. I don't think there's been a George VII. So it must be George VI, and the others are too early. Like, George VII isn't a thing. So B, George VI.
Final answer?
I think so. I don't want to. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Final answer B.
As portrayed by Colin Firth in that film about the king, it was the right answer. You just won £16,000. And then Clemson, welcome to the stream as well. Yes, George V was played by Gambon in the same film, I want to say. Or was that in The Young Victoria? No, Victoria's way too early. What am I thinking of? I don't know. All of my knowledge of sort of that particular era of monarchy stems directly from the King's Speech. Which is good for...
I have a relevant story.
Please share, please do.
10 years ago today was the airing of my first time I was ever on TV, which was on The Weakest Link. And I got to the final, didn't win. I had questions about like cricket and tennis and things, and it wasn't good. But something I got wrong was a question about the King's Speech, and I've never seen it, and I didn't know it, and I said something like, I tried to say 127 hours, but it was, I said some other number. And then I said, oh, damn. And they made me re-record my wrong answer because I couldn't say, oh, damn, afterwards.
Oh, pre-Watershed. That's hilarious.
So embarrassing. Oh, just everything about it was just cringe.
And that was 10 years ago today, did you say?
10 years ago today was the airing of it, yeah.
What a weird coincidence that you've got another question related to that.
And I've still not watched it.
you must watch it. Oh, go watch The King's Speech. It's only an hour or two. It's really good. It won all sorts of Oscars. And I tell you, if you get the opportunity, go and see the play as well, because it was a play originally adapted into a film. We saw the film first and then saw the play latterly. It's very good. It's worth your time. Hologrow, welcome to you. Welcome to the stream. Let's take a look in the audience game. Ooh, Energia getting that one wrong, dropping back to 1,000. Lupine and Moonling not wanting to take a risk, setting their bonus at £8,000. We're just left with Dogfish, Innis and Toot on 9 for 9. And of course Claire as well, who is flying through here. You've still got 3 lifelines left as we approach this big milestone. Question number 10 guarantees you £32,000 if you give me a right answer. You don't have to play. You have got those 3 lifelines if you want to use them. A wrong answer here will cost you £15,000. So think carefully. Question number 10 for a guaranteed £32,000. Opening its first restaurant in California in 1962. Which of these fast food restaurants was founded most recently? Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, Burger King, KFC.
Oh my god. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I think I'm gonna take a 50-50, please.
Okay, sure. Computer, can you please take away 2 random wrong answers? Leave Claire just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Has that helped?
I don't know. So they are both owned by the same company now, because I work in a place that they are both also in.
Right.
I don't work for them, but just very nearby.
Still got 2 lifelines left. Phone a friend, ask the host. It is worth £32,000. You lose 15 if you're wrong.
Okay, I'm going to. I can see the time ticking down, so I'm going to.
The time is more of a prompt. It doesn't actually do anything when it hits 0, but yeah, there to keep things moving.
Okay, I'm going to ask the host.
You want to ask me?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I think. I like KFC. I've never been to a Taco Bell. I'm more of a sort of fajita sort of person, if given the choice. I'm not sure. Do we get Taco Bell in this country? I'm not sure if we do. Oh, we do. Okay.
Yeah. Confirmed, because yes, I know.
Oh, you literally said that a minute ago.
Yes, there's one in Woking and one in Guildford. I know this. I've seen them.
I have a feeling there might be one in Chai, actually, now that I've said that out loud. I'd have to check with my wife, she knows these things. Anyway, I mean, out of the 2, I'd go for Taco Bell on the simple grounds that KFC stands for Kentucky Fried Chicken. I would have thought it would have been opened in Kentucky. It was founded by actual Colonel Sanders. He's not like Frankie and Benny's. Frankie and Benny's never existed. Colonel Sanders actually did exist. And he named it Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'd be a bit abashed if he opened his first restaurant in California.
Yeah, you're right, actually. And I having not properly read the question, yes, that makes perfect sense. KFC was opened in Ohio. That was their first restaurant. So that's that. Thank you for reminding me.
Not Kentucky. It's still not Kentucky.
No, because it's Kentucky style. You go, it's unusual. You know, everywhere it's just called chicken in Kentucky, right? But in Ohio, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's exciting and exotic.
Well, despite my logic being wrong, I'm glad it's helped you get to what you think might be the right answer.
Yeah, so thank you for that, Ben.
That's fine. I need to press the bong button first. Based on what I've said, I would say B, Taco Bell. That is my final answer. There is the bong button. What do you think?
B, Taco Bell, please.
Have we got a Taco Bell in Chai?
Yeah, it's in Chichester Gate.
We have a Taco Bell where we live as well. Because you've asked me, I get nothing in my log. So, computer, what is the correct answer? It's Taco Bell. Well played. You won £32,000.
Yay! Woohoo!
Oh, got there. Big money. So, Inca earlier on winning 64, Nata winning 32. So we're in the upper echelons all night tonight. That is now guaranteed. Let's take a look at our lobby. Innes! Oh, my darling, getting that one wrong. It's gone downhill from 64 in the first game to 32 in the second, and Innes dropping to 1,000 on that question there, walking away with £1,000. Dogfish also walking away with 16,000 there, which leaves the man himself, Mr. The Toot, 10 out of 10, and still going strong, as are you, Claire. Guaranteed £32,000, no matter what else happens, you leave with at least that amount, but we don't want to give you that. We'd love to give you that, but question number 11 is worth £64,000. You might as well play this one, because there's nothing to lose on this question, and you have still got that all-important phone a friend if you want to use it. Have a look. Question number 11 of a possible 15. Using the number system where a billion has 9 zeros, how many zeros are there in a centillion? 330, 303, 333, or 300?
I'm trying to not panic with numbers.
Yeah, take time, loads of time. Just think it through.
So where a billion has 9 zeros, so that's just like the quote American billion. So does that mean billion? So million is 6 zeros, a billion is 9 zeros. So we count up to, that's 1 and 2. Just writing some stuff down is not very good listening.
No, I'm trying to do this. I do it on my fingers at the same
time.
time.
So it's like 3 plus. So cent would be 100. So it would be. It's 303.
You want to play?
303. Yeah, it's B, 303, please.
Final answer.
Yes, I wouldn't have done that in 15 seconds or however long it is, but yes.
Final answer B.
Please.
You've just won £64,000. Well played. Yeah, so I was just trying to work it out. So decacillion or decicillion presumably is going to be, so quadrillion, so trillion would be 12, quadrillion 15, quintillion would be 18, then 6 becomes 21, 7 24, 8 27, 9 would then be 30, and so dec would be 33, and then just extrapolate that out up to 100, 303.
Yeah, so you just, so you say dec is 10, so you times that by 3 to get 30, and then you add another 3 zeros because you've got the 1,000. I don't know.
1,000 as well.
Yeah.
Or something. Doesn't matter, we got there, and it was a maths question. Let's see if Toot managed it. Making me look at 4 numbers in 15 seconds is mean. Toot did have an attempt and did get it wrong, so Toot wins the lobby with £32,000. So fighters on to see who can get the most number of questions. Other than Claire, who's got 11 right so far and is still going and has still got phone a friend available. Question number 12, Claire, is worth £125,000. You do lose 32 if you give me a wrong answer here. You don't have to play. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. With over 44,000 made, which company built the most produced aircraft model of all time? Boeing, Messerschmitt, Airbus, Cessna.
I don't know.
Okay, we've got a lifeline left.
Yep. So who's gonna be?
Who do you have? Energia, Fraser, and JB. I want to say.
Who is gonna be? Who's gonna go for flying things? I'm gonna go for Energia, please. Can you give them a call?
We'll get Energia up on the line. Do you want to tell them how much money's involved?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
You'll have 30 seconds. Tell them the question and the 4 possible answers, and to ascertain some sort of response as well. Just getting Colo's just doing a quick sound check, and then they'll be with us. Energia.
Yes.
Hi, Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Why, hello there.
Why, hello there. I've got Claire here, Clazor. She's doing rather well, actually. She's got up to £64,000, but needs your help with this next one, which is worth £125,000 with the right answer. Now, the next voice you'll hear will be Claire's. She'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of those is worth £125,000. All right?
No.
Fantastic. Claire, lots of luck. 30 seconds, and your time starts now.
Hello. Which company built the most produced aircraft model of all time, making over 44,000? Is it Boeing, Messerschmitt, Airbus, or Cessna?
It's mostly military aircraft in Germany.
it's
Boeing and
Messerschmitt.
Boeing and Airbus are mostly big planes, but Cessnas are tiny, so they seem easy to produce. So I would go Cessna, but I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Good luck.
So what I got from that, Energy seems to think Boeing and Airbus are big commercial jets. Messerschmitt mainly war. Cessnas are tiny and therefore easy to produce. Seems good logic.
Yeah, this is kind of confirming the things that I knew, but I don't know if there are more little planes made in the world than there are warplanes. But I guess, maybe let's just go for it.
You don't have to play. You do lose £32,000 with the right answer. It's up to you.
I know, but let's give it a go. Let's go for D Cessna, please.
Final answer.
Yes, final answer.
Claire.
Yes.
You've just won £125,000. Well played.
Yes. Oh,
Great
thank you,
logic. Great logic there. Yes, the big commercial airlines that not quite as many as 44,000. Messerschmitt's all done during the war. I only know that because I've got a 12-year-old who's obsessed with war. Little trivia nugget from Oni here. We're looking for the Cessna 127. Whilst the other 3 sold well as passenger craft and military craft, the Cessna 127 was used globally as a training plane in all applications, so sold more. There we go. Let's take a look at the lobby. There's no one left in the lobby, but of course you can still get 10 pennies for every question you get right, even after you've gone out. So we've got Energy actually getting that one right in the wings there, along with Proves and AB Me, Jong Chun, Brand New Halo, Psychospace, and Toot. Toot still with the lead, 11 out of 12 at this point. Claire, you burnt through all your lifelines, but you're up to £125,000. Now, question number 13. If you give me a right answer, is worth £250,000. However, the 3 wrong answers will cost you £93,000. You do not have to play, but take a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. Question 13 of a possible 15. In 2011-12, which team set the record for the worst season in NBA history, winning only 7 out of 66 games? Philadelphia 76ers, Charlotte Bobcats, Detroit Pistons, Denver Nuggets.
I've got no idea. I'm really enjoying the name, the Denver Nuggets.
That's a good name.
I'm wondering, is it a Denver big on gold? Is it nuggets of gold, or is it something else?
Chicken. They just really like processed chicken.
I'll be interested to find out, but I'm not going to take a 1 in 4 guess on it. So, thank you, but I shan't play this one.
Want to walk away?
Yes, please.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay, give Claire an absolutely massive round of applause. She goes away with 125,000 virtual pounds, which converts into something which I will add on at some future point to your penny database. I know you're a bit of a rugby bod, a bit of a rugby fan. Doesn't necessarily translate to NBA. Just out of idle curiosity, if you were going to pick one, which would it have been? Would it have been Denver Nuggets purely for the name?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, possibly.
So there's no clue. Denver Nuggets. Well, we'll lock in Denver Nuggets. If you'd gone with Denver Nuggets, you would have just lost £93,000. It wasn't the right answer. The answer was the Charlotte Bobcats.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte Bobcats, only saying it was their penultimate season as the Bobcats. They were originally the Hornets, and they became the Hornets again in 2014. They still were shit, though. Very funny, Ernie, though minus 5 points for a split infinitive there. They were still shit, though, rather than still were, I think, unless I'm wrong.
Boldly go.
Boldly go as opposed to go boldly, yes.
Boldly go. I'll split an infinitive any day of the week.
Touche. Well, Claire, wonderful first time in the Who'll Spear Millionaire chair. So now you've done both sides. You've done writer duty and you've done question answering duty. Have you had a good time?
Yes, thank you. I really enjoyed how it did feel like a bit of a team effort with all of the audience stuff as well. And thank you, Oni, for the great questions. That was really good.
Thank you very much, Oni. Lovely question pack. We do get to see the last couple of questions from Oni as well in turbo mode for the audience. But for now, Claire, thank you very much for playing £125,000.
Thank you.
So, Claire leaves us £125,000, highest total for the night, and we have just got the small order of business of going through the remaining questions. Fraser, Energia, Prugs, Joinchum, Innis, Brand New Halo, Cyberspace, Toot, Natter, and Kegler all getting that one right. Toot still leading with 12 out of 13 here. This next question, 2 to go. This one would have been worth £500,000. We're in turbo mode. Have a look at this. In which Eastern European country would you find the regions of Vojvodina and S diacritic not recognised by the font Umadija? Is it Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, or North Macedonia? Answer now. Yeah, Sumadija. I imagine that's pronounced. Vojvodina and Sumadija. Shumadia. Thank you, Oni. Majority going for B, which is the correct answer, Serbia. Very well played. If you gave me that, just shy of half of you going for the correct answer there for £500,000. Toot not among them. Has that changed the scorelines at all? No, Toot's still leading with 12 here, and also got the £32,000 bonus. So it does look like it is going to be Toot's game at this point. But one more question, the £1 million question from Oni's question pack. Have a look at this. Which of these singers was oldest when they got their first Billboard #1 hit single? Kim Carnes, Bette Midler, Tina Turner, Tony Basil. Answer now. C, the most popular. C is correct. Tina Turner it was. Tina Turner was 44 when What's Love Got to Do With It charted. Tony Basil 39 with Hey Mickey. Or just Mickey possibly. Kim Carnes 35 when Bette Davis Eyes charted. And Bette Midler was 43 with Wind Beneath My Wings. Let's take a look at the final scores in the lobby. It is Toot with 12 out of 13. Tied by Dogfish with 12 out of 13. Out of 15, I beg your pardon. Toot on 12, Dogfish on 12, quite a few on 12 actually. Prugs, Energia, all getting 12 there. Very well played to all of you. Toot just eking it out though with his higher bonus of £32,000. Let me press the magic button and all of those pennies will be written to the drive. If I initiate the bonus and then stop it again, that will update it. In fact, let me give you an actual Who Wants to Be a Millionaire bonus right there. Wubba-tabam 43, 10 more pennies to finish off the night, and then you type the pennies code and it will tell you how many you've got. If you type pennies now and you claim the bonus, just add 10 pennies on to what it says at the moment, because it doesn't write it until I close the bonus for reasons of poor programming, we can say. Anyway, what an eventful night it has been. Huge amounts of fun. Thank you all so much for joining me. Big, special, spicy mold thanks to Sam is Acidic, Car the 7th, and Oni, our 3 question writers for this evening. And extra thanks as well to Colo, Sapster, and Lewis, who proofed the 3 of them respectively. Massive well done to our 3 hot seat players. Innes earlier on leaving us with £64,000, Natter leaving us with £32,000, and Claire going on to win £125,000. And a message from our sponsor, JB Henry.
For at class OR being brilliant.
125, thank you very much for the 125 bits there for Claire being brilliant. It wasn't she just. Oh, great evening. I always love playing Millionaire. I do need to do some more work on it, fix those minor bugs. There is quite a long list of stuff, including closing credits, that I need to do on this, but all in good time. There's plenty cooking under the surface, not least of all Danger Zone 3, and stuff. There's some other stuff. I've had Score and David I've been chatting with today, been consulting with on a new project, which I thought might be quite a long-term project, because it's going in a slightly different direction, but might have something to show you on Saturday, maybe. We will see. Yes, more stuff. You know there's stuff, Score. So, yeah, all that remains for me to say is to say go and follow our friends Ash the Bash. Ash, you back tomorrow? If Ash is back tomorrow, he is likely to be doing... Breakaway. Should hopefully be. Good to hear. I will message you separately about the thing I messaged you about yesterday, and I want to hear that you've done the thing I asked you to do. Otherwise, I shall be sad and cross in equal measure. So go give Bash a follow tomorrow. Well, give him a follow now, but he's on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. The thing. Yeah, you know what I said yesterday? I said, yeah, yeah. You know, I said I'll worry. No, nothing. No, I was just sort of half jesting. Good man. Breakaway tomorrow with Bash at 8 p.m. Brand new game. Well, it's original format, but recreated. Classic format, but recreated by Ash. Should be getting its first airing tomorrow evening, so we look forward to that. And Ash is also back on Friday with Redacted, one of Ash's original games. Really good fun, lovely sort of setup and theming to the game, and some really good styles of questions as well. So do go give him a follow. Our friend Topper is going to be here on Sonntag, which is Sunday, also at 8 p.m. with Checklist and the 21st question. Again, both original games from Topper there. Checklist, one of Topper's latest ones. I think it's had one airing in the past, so I think it's had some changes to it, and other tweaks and bits and bobs. So that's with the 21st question. That's this Sunday at 8 p.m. So Bash Wednesday and Friday, and Topper on Sunday. In the interim, I'm going to be here on Thursday with more action from the arena. It's right here, twitch.tv/royal_flush. The arena tournament continues, and we start day 3. A couple of question packs lined up from, well, I'd have to check. Possibly Zeus and Riff, but I might be wrong. One might be from Oni. I need to go check. But Zeus, Riff, Oni, I know have all got packs in the mix. Sam's just sent one through as well. So look forward to that. That's Thursday at 7 p.m. Slightly earlier time, 7 p.m. if you want to be around for that. And of course, I'm going to be here on Saturday with... What are we doing on Saturday? I genuinely don't even know. Plinko, Double Red Herrings, and Bidding War. Red Herrings from Itsotley and Natter. Bidding War from Cycle Space. Plinko will be from me, and possibly some stuff as well. That's this Saturday, the 19th of February at 8 p.m. Yes, Double Red Herrings. 2 final things for me to mention. Number 1, come and join the Discord, and if you are not already in the Discord, the survey for your favourite games is down to the shortlist. If you haven't voted on that yet, that is going to be open for another 5 or 6 days. So if you want to go and have your say or vote on your favourite games on 5 different categories, that survey is in the announcements channel of my Discord. Please do pop on in and have a bit of a vote. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is, not this Saturday, but Saturday week, the 26th of February, I will not be streaming, because I'm going to be making way for the aforementioned Bash. Ash the Bash, who's doing his charity stream of 500 Questions Part 2. That's Saturday the 26th of Feb. Ash, what time's that all kicking off? Is it about noon? I have a feeling it's about noon. It is noon. 500 Questions Part 2. 12 p.m. is the open lobby, so part 2 of 500 questions. I know I'm writing a handful of them myself as well. Let me just stop that bonus right there. Always good to see one's own questions, but I know there's a whole host of writers contributing to that, and proofers as well behind the scenes. It's a huge amount of work goes into something like that, and it's going to be a long old stream. Not quite sure what time it will be, but a good 10 or 11 hours. And I think Ash is raising money for Mind UK, I want to say, which is a mental health awareness and support charity based here in the UK. Do correct me if I'm wrong on that. Mind, great. So wonderful charity, and that's going to be an all-day stream over on Bash's channel. So I will be making way for him this Saturday, because I know we've got a lot of community crossover. So Saturday week there will be no stream from me, but do go and send all your love over to Ash instead. And there'll be a Tiltify link live tomorrow. Fantastic. Right, that's pretty much all I've got to say on that. But what a wonderful evening it's been. Let me cue the final music. Earlier on, we saw Innes leave with £64,000. Natter netted himself 32, and just now we saw Claire finish with £125,000. It has been an amazing evening. Always so much fun here on Game Night. So again, thank you so much for joining me for the evening and the duration. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you again to Quizzy Dan for that raid. To everyone who's followed, subbed, bitted tonight. Enormously grateful to you for your support. Do keep coming back. More stuff on Game Night with the arena continuing on Thursday at 7 p.m. And then, of course, I'm back on Saturday, maybe with some stuff. Do enjoy the rest of your week. Be splendid and marvellous and safe. We're going to find someone to raid so we can say fictional character Stephen Fry. Until next time, I have been Royal Flush. Stay safe. Take care. Peace out. And good night.
Do you tune into the arena on Thursday? If I've got to be